hello, and hello, everybody. I am your androgynous AI game show host from the future, Caster.
And I'm your amazing agender avian co-host, Ravi the Owl.
Who is currently invisible, but that's perfectly fine. And welcome to the Neon Caster Twitch channel. Welcome, everybody. Happy Thursday to y'all. How y'all doing? We have finally we have fallen into Bill's teleporter and become Pokemon, I guess.
Oh, I realized why I'm invisible. Give me 1 second.
It's all good. Owls are supposed to be stealthy.
Manifesting. I am real.
There we go. There we go. They back, baby. How y'all doing? How y'all doing?
They tried to keep me down. They tried to hold me back and say, you are pushing to the wrong Video Ninja URL. Well, you know what? I never let that hold me back.
Never, never, never. I like that we can see, from my point of view, us, like, in the background to the left, just concentrating so hard.
It's my stream now. Quick, get the ass. Knock that cheap ass hat off your head.
That hat is worth more than you. I had to pay fucking Pokemon Gucci equivalent. Had to pay Gumi money for that.
I believe that's called Gucciana.
Ah, there we go. Although I guess this game does actually have a bunch of extant fashion brands that exist by name.
True.
Which is nice. I that's always a fun world building detail when a game like this has like companies. I guess it wasn't really a big part of Pokemon as a world, and then because of the way that you in Sword and Shield had like the gig economy EXP leveling up stuff. So they had to make up a bunch of different companies because that was like kind of the point. And now companies are a pretty big deal in Pokemon, which is interesting. A reflection of the modern world. Anyway, we made a teenager very sad last week.
It was great. Totally just completely crushed him. Real fucking ego death hours. And I'd do it again.
Yeah. No, you know, he thought he'd escaped being bullied by his older sister, and then we rolled up. So deal with it. But yes, we have that.
Do you think it'd feel better if we said skill issue?
I think that's what caused the problem in the first place.
Do you think he'd feel worse? Because I would do it just to make him feel worse.
I mean, like, it's very funny when I, during the kind of Christmas holidays, was chatting to my partner's family, including their brothers who I'd not met before. This is a little loud in my ears. Let me see if I can wiggle this so it's a tad quieter.
Yeah, Chad, let us know how the audio is, whether I'm coming through loud and clear.
You should be fine, but it was the big brass horns were invading a little bit. But yeah. It turns out one of his brothers is a big Pokemon fan, and had pretty strong opinions on which Pokemon games he liked. And he was like, "Oh, I really like the story of Teal Mask, but found Indigo Disc strange." Like, he had issues with the story with this or something like that. But then also like, "Oh, how far are you in? Some interesting stuff is going to occur." And I was like, "Oh, I haven't been it yet. And it's like, "Oh, you haven't beaten all the Elite Four members? You have to get back in touch with me after you've beaten all the Elite Four." So I think one of the things he was holding his tongue about was you have to redo your team and catch local mon, which was a fun surprise to have. So actually, I'm glad he didn't mention that to me. Where are you at? I am next to this strapping young photographer who doesn't remind me of an even strapping young like clan leader in a different time period.
I am. Ooh, let's see. There we go. Your icon was eclipsing the fly point, but I am once again manifesting as I fade into reality before your very eyes.
Ah, yes. Beamed in from overseas. Let me.
Oh, I was gonna pose in front of her, but okay. Let's see. I think I was.
You were playing pairing, yeah.
Hey, Raptor. Don't tell me. You've already got yourself 200 Pokemon from the terrarium? Impressive.
It was hard work. I had to do a lot of trading.
Well, look at you putting in all that effort. I like to see that in a kid. Meanwhile, because I said it was nothing, because I just imported my fucking Pokemon bank, she was like, nothing was it? Alright, look at you, Pokemon Master. What a little stinker. You probably know more about the Pokemon in the terrarium than I do, and I got here first. I guess you've earned yourself that hot tip.
Hot tip, you say?
Take a look at these photos, would you?
What am I looking at there?
I think we're gonna see a weird fucking giraffe. See those strange Pokemon?
It's him!
Oh, they're different in my game. Yeah, of course. That first one's called, I guess so for me, it's that first one's called Gouging Fire, and that other one's Raging Bolt. For you, that first one's called Iron Boulder, and that other one's Iron Crown. Totally unknown Pokemon in totally unknown places. If they were real, it'd be a huge deal. Apparently, these places are in Paldea. You have any idea where, Rafter?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Are they famous spots? I want to visit them. You cannot do that. Of course, you know how it is these days, right? These photos could totally be fakes. For all I know, it could be holding a Ditto. But if you want to know for sure, maybe you should go try to search these Pokemon out. I can show you the photos again and anytime you like. Just give me a shout. And find me something good, Rafter. I've got faith in your survey skills.
So yeah, it's unlocked. I was hoping it would unlock the Paradoxmon. So I guess
we got over to Area 0.
I'm gonna have a look at those photos again because I guess they give a suggestion of where in Area 0 they are. So one was, for me, one was kind of under this big rock shade, and another is the Iron Crown kind of looking at across the steps.
Yeah, let me go and take a better look at the photos.
These are both outdoor areas. I think my first one was definitely at like the ground floor of the outdoor area before the cave, and this is like the second one seems to be higher up.
Mine was near one of them seems to be on a high cliffside, but I really had a hard time making it out, and the other one was on near a waterfall. Let me take another look at this.
There is definitely a giant waterfall in Area 0.
Okay, yeah, there is a at top of a cliff near a giant waterfall, and the other one is in a pool of water with a waterfall and a rainbow behind it. I'm kind of sad us going into Area 0 means we are cruelly separated from each other.
I don't think it disconnects although I think it might have done that when we initially went there because it was story relevant the entire time. But
I think what it was is that it didn't disconnect us, but it did once we were inside, because we saved and quit, and when we tried to create another union circle, it did not let us. So kind of it's not going to take it down, but it's, we couldn't make a new one.
So
okay,
we'll see.
I guess we'll have to report back. I will keep you posted with a live Raffi radio.
Yeah. No, we are with the hunt. The hunt is on. Can't ride Miraidon here.
Forgot what a great
big jams.
How great the background music is. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It feels like the Area 0 melody is in the same space as like Megalovania, as like a fucking bop of a song that can't really be used as like tabletop RPG audio without being like a distraction.
I don't agree in the slightest. Megalovania has reached a meme status, and I mean, okay, I guess I kind of disagree with the basic premise of some songs are just too popular to be distracting, because for me broadly, if I am playing with people, I feel like they might go oh huh, and then it's over, you know. If there's the kind of person who's going to be whoa, Megalovania, and is going to be just annoying about 24/7, that person's not at my table in the first place. But
Oh, Erin, hello. Erin is the GM of Super Idols RPG and Magical Girl Enthusiast.
Lovely.
Delightful GM who was very, very nice to me while I was a special guest for a while playing 0 Degrees. How you doing, Erin? It has been a hot second. You were on a bit of a content sabbatical for a while, but it's a delight to see you back. I am doing delightful, thank you. I hope you also had a very happy winter holiday.
Yeah, welcome in. Pleasure to meet you. I'm doing pretty well myself. Yeah, I think also, just to quickly wrap up what I was saying, I think the Area Zero music has not reached any kind of mimetic status where like it has, because in my mind, my understanding of your point is more like, you know, oh, if something has reached a really mimetic status, then that is what could be distracting. But I feel like this is just,
it's just good, not yeah.
I have found Gouging Fire
already. Wow.
Yes. A little lucky on that one. Oh my goodness! Get a load of this guy. I'm gonna pose next to him because he's just hanging out. He's just chilling.
Oh yeah, you can send a picture, I guess.
True. Yes. Oh, lovely.
I know it's in one of these outdoor areas here. Pleased to be described as delightful gem. Oh no, it's because it's asleep. That's not a shiny one. I was about to be like, hold on. Got. But yeah, I'm trying to get back on the wagon. Glad to hear things are going well on Hot Winter's Day. Haven't gone looking for paradoxes yet. Did just finish the epilogue though. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no, we haven't. We've been very lucky in how we've been timing this. The fact that they were like, hey, the epilogue's out just as we're about to kind of like reach that stage. I think Teal Mask came out the week that we were in a position to actually, Indigo Disc came out the week that we were in a position to actually do that, which was pretty great. Interesting that we're at the end of this game's content arc now, I suppose, because it's, I did a Sword and Shield on my own time, not on camera. So the experience of playing that DLC was something that, you know, I just enjoyed in my own time. But it's actually been really interesting to play Pokemon kind of concurrently with the world at large.
Yeah, contemporary Pokemon.
Because so much Pokemon coverage in a mixture of both how people feel about Pokemon and just the way that people do challenge content is using randomizers. So people only really look at old generations of Mon most of the time and don't really interact with the current gen unless they're competitive players. And even then, there are competitive players that are more interested in historical environments, right? So yeah. This is the most that I've been actively thinking about a gen for a while in an environment of let's just show you Kanto again.
I sent the photo, by the way.
Ooh, yes.
Hey,
how do I look at that? Let me work out how. Let me count the ways.
You gotta go to the menu for the Union Circle.
Can't access Pokeportal right now.
Yes. That's what. Oh, that's a shame. Well, I guess you can see them later. Man, so this guy has a protect move that when you hit it with a contact move, it will burn you. And my fucking Chroma Dancer first avoided the burn out of sheer determination.
Tough to out so you wouldn't feel sad.
Exactly. Also, Aaron, thank you for recognizing and respecting. Dilf Hero is a proud part of our culture.
So, Dilf Hero is actually from our first Dice Duo stream, arc. We did a Soul Link Nuzlocke of Pokemon Black and White, and the way that we did our Soul Link nicknames, because obviously when you do a Nuzlocke, you got to nickname all the Pokemon you find. Oh, this is the big slab, I think, that was raised up. Maybe we can find So yeah, we named half of a thing each, and I'm sure you can guess who named Cabalion Dilf.
The other person involved may have initially been rather upset about that decision, but I said it before and I'll say it again. History has smiled on this choice.
It's grown on me. It's grown on me a little bit.
As Dilfs tend to do.
As Dilfs tend to do. Most of the Dilfs that I encounter in my casual time are not quadrupedal, but you know, there is a chance for everyone, you know, a chance for everyone. But yes, they survived that run. In fact, they were pretty critical in the end to us surviving that run. It came down to the boss fight against Getsus, who was fully kicking ass and taking names without the correct setup, and they pulled through. So
trying to figure out how to say this in a way that integrates the name without making it weird, but I guess it is also hard when I am getting Dragon Rush to death and trying to decide, am I going to blow a load of oh god, I really should not have stopped there with my sentence. Am I going to use burn through a lot of Premier and Luxury Balls trying to catch it in one of those?
Premier blowing your load, you say? It's a luxury, you say? God damn it.
God.
Yeah, no, I mean...
you know, just the milky white balls. Do I use the...
This stream is over. The stream has already started. It's over. I'm done. Hi, Ruben. Hi, Yellow King Hunter. I also didn't respond to the fact that Amy now has a remote-controlled Godzilla, which is excellent. I assume it is a tie-in to Godzilla -1, which I've not watched yet. I should at some point. I've not watched many kind of like kaiju movies. It was never a thing that I was like into, but some of them are pretty good. Apparently -1 is phenomenal. It's more about the people than it is about the monster, which...
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I think is an engaging thing for me. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Oh, it's for the new Godzilla versus Kong, because that is of course a thing. That... I had oh right, this is a story I had in mind. I'm a bit excited to see it. I'm not a big kaiju person either, but I did like Shin Godzilla. His pink spikes. Oh, it's girly pop Godzilla. I understand. A good time to bring this up off the process of you draining your balls trying to go and catch this.
Got it in a Premier Ball. Beautiful.
There we go. I was about to say, hey, you don't need you need to catch more. Technically, you should be trying to catch more than one, or maybe they only give you one to catch.
I kind of assume they only give you one.
Oh.
You know, like I think this is there is just one. I don't think this is a.
So it would be like a difficult to get the shiny of it and stuff like that. I guess because Walking Wake and Iron Leaves are only one-offs per game because you can only catch one in the event. I guess you can be traded more, but remember to empty your balls often, indeed. In the way that the internet has kind of ruined me. Relatively recently, I've been getting YouTube adverts for Peloton, like the cycling bikes / app, and they've used I want to say he's a footballer called Jurgen Klopp. It's Klopp. And they have like a football commentator who's kind of like, you know, given a bit of the kind of high energy winding up that he's going to be doing some cycling, and he's like, he's on, and Klopp is on, and he clops off, and I'm like, that feels, you should do a second take of it. It sounds it's clearly worded slightly differently for the grammar of it, but it did say "and clops off." I'm pretty sure is the exact words that he says, I hate it. I hate it every time. It's miserable. It's miserable that means anything to me.
Oh, I do love horsing around with you on this stream.
That makes me wish that my shiny Baxcalibur could have more pink in her design than just the pink Manny. Oh, is that
I
what the
did
shiny?
not know shiny Baxcalibur had pink. I love that for her.
Absolutely. You know, it's so hard to find a decent nail salon in Paldea. I genuinely do not know where I should be trying to find this thing. I know it's in these upper areas, and it's like on a cliffside overlooking. I guess it's not in shadow. So maybe that will be a hint, but obviously like clouds move and stuff, so I don't know if that's going to be a factor. It's not super noticeable since the claws are normally red, but it's a nice touch. Yeah, some of them are really subtle this gen. Like, the flames in Ceruledge and Armor Rouge's eyes are like light blue rather than light red. It's like such a tiny difference you would never know on sight. You genuinely have to just run into them to find out.
It is kind of insanely nothing.
I wonder if the whole, like, you know, the kind of let's go automated attacks won't attack Shinymon is a thing that they designed first and then designed some of the shinies around that. So you just can't really tell until... Oh, wow, thank you for the raid. Hey, Mario,
Hey.
What's up? Welcome, 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 everybody. How was... I know that you were playing the epilogue. I hope it's great. Thank you for the follow, Squander Fool. I was so stunned with the raid. I ran directly into this Venomoth. I'm so sorry, my dear. Excuse me. But yes, how was the epilogue? Do not tell me the finer details. We will be encountering that probably next week.
No spoilers, but
so weird, but also great. Excellent. I would describe...
honestly, I'm excited that it's weird. I was worried. I mean, not worried, but I kind of expect that Pokemon will play it safe more often than not. So knowing that it is weird is exciting.
Considering how good the ending was for main campaign, I would be disappointed if the end of the DLC storyline was subpar.
Fair. Extremely fair.
You know, how can you fucking decide on AI Professor with the soundtrack to match and then just be like, and we're never going to do that again. We're just never going to do it.
Very different vibe from the rest I cannot wait that... Okay, hold on. I think we got to drop some predictions. I'm expecting we are going to... So let's see. How many named main characters do we have in this? We have
Briar, the kind of one of the teachers at Blueberry.
Briar, the professor.
There's Cyrano as well.
The two rivals. Because I'm just thinking, if we get 12 characters, that's enough to do a Danganronpa. We can
a full murder mystery.
We can get a killing game in here.
Yeah. If we get all of the students at both schools at Blueberry Academy, and then they're trapped inside the terrarium, and they will only let you leave if you manage to kill another member and get away with it. And everybody has to decide who's the blackened. Goodness. Blood Moon Ursaluna is basically fucking Sakura Ugami from Danganronpa 1.
You're so right.
I mean, yeah. I guess the design of Blood Moon Ursaluna is actually like split down the face, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a bit... Oh god, you're right. Give me 1 second.
Also, chat, if you have played Pokemon Violet and you know where I need to go to, like, find this guy, I really don't want this to be an hour of me futilely looking for where one Mon is standing. I don't know if that would be gripping television. So if you have a hint, it would be much appreciated. I'm going to try and look at these kind of, like, cliffs in this upper area here and see if they turn up one of them. I really enjoyed the Danganronpa franchise. I'm playing Violet, so I am looking for the 2 Paradox Mon. Iron Crown and Iron Thorn. No. Iron... What is the Terrakian
Iron
name?
Boulder.
Iron Boulder. It is
Also,
it's apparently really good, but the design just... The name of it just slips out of my head.
Just found out that, so my boyfriend is doing, my boyfriend's hard at work on Zoom calls and whatnot, and found out that I am totally audible, or at least have been. I'm like,
Oh no!
Yeah, curious, like, much. Like, what is the most embarrassing? Because he came in to be like, please remember to not swear. I'm like, I'm audible? Hence why I've dropped my register a bit.
No, you're
Also,
good.
man,
You're good. the dialogue line we were previously on is not designed for Zoom calls at work. This is fair. Going to play through V3 with a spoiler-free friend, and it's reigniting a buried flame. Yeah. No, it's definitely the lead writer is very good at writing cases, and maybe not so good at character writing. But the characters that he does write are very evocative. Iron Crown is apparently somewhere near the very first research station without saying exactly where. Okay, that's fine. I can teleport to a research station and have a look in that vicinity. But it feels like it would be somewhere quite high. What this needs is the emerald shard, like radar from like a Sonic Adventure 2.
man,
You're
I'm
really
trying.
close.
I found gouging flame quite quickly, but the fucked up giraffe is really taking its excuse me, the hecked up giraffe is really taking its time in revealing itself to me. I saw it was at a pool that had a
waterfall near it, right?
Thank you. All I think is flamethrower, which is the opposite of what that is behind it. And just ran across a lonely mint though, which is great if I want to raise attack and drop. I think that's a defense stat, which
yeah, useless.
I don't think I will want to do that.
There is not a single
thanks.
build in the game where negative defense or special defense is a valid idea.
It's there. It is done sometimes with mixed attackers, but I think that is assuredly the exception. And it's certainly a minority of the time. Also, who the hell uses mixed attackers?
Yeah, not in this environment.
Like, I'm sorry, Infernape, but come on.
It is quite interesting when we were playing Cassette Beasts and watching you actively bristle at creatures that we captured that had mixed stats. You're like, gross, I hate this. Which is clearly a design conceit for fusions. So, mixed ones can be fused into most things without it being a detriment. But it was quite funny to look at you, for you to look at those and be like, why would we run this? Why would we use this mon? For Iron Boulder, the nearest is Research Station 2. Okay. Thank you very much for the insight. I will have to...
Oh boy. A Hyper Beam TM.
Well, mental herb or whatever is a white herb is out
right,
there.
I guess.
Or is that just for charge up moves, not recovery ones? No worries, Mario. Right. Rest well. I saw my Papuna in the chat earlier as well, which I didn't directly acknowledge to say hi. They're both Fluffy Barrage alumni. They're going to be commentator partners for the upcoming Fluffy Barrage in February, which is very exciting.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, well, I don't know if it's appropriate to say best of luck to commentators, but, have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Fluffy Barrage can definitely be a very entertaining way to watch some fights that are not just like, hey, we got Incineroar and...
Although there was one match that we had in one of the early Sword and Shield ones that was like a Incineroar parting shot into Magic Bounce Hatterene, and everybody was like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's just good, clean fun.
I think it was Dynamax Hatterene as well, so it forced the switch on the Dynamax ending it early.
No way.
And I don't think the user realized that would happen. So it was
that's very funny.
just a coalescence of surprises for everybody involved. Okay, so this is Research Station 1, so we're going to be looking around here to see what we can see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to, I'm going to be doing intro interviews. I'm going to be doing a bunch of pre-recorded interviews with the talent. So you will see me in some of the vids introducing our contestants. This looks like a particularly overlooking-y cliff. Maybe Mance is up there.
Yeah, it might be worth taking another look at some of the photos to see if there's like a crystal formation or something that stands out.
I guess it would be would I need to kind of go back to her and look?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the gifted sub. An anonymous gifter has given Mario a sub. Thank you very much, Anonymous.
Oh, delightful.
Much appreciated. Oh, everybody's being so nice.
I found it. I found La Creatura. Oh yeah, actually, if you want to go and look at those photos, you can see the one I just took, or the one I took with.
You sent me a screenshot.
The one I took with gouging fire.
Oh right, upon me leaving. Yes. You can now use emotes, Mario. Please do spam those emotes before leaving, so people know what it do. All right, let's go speak to Miss Thang. And hopefully she will have the insight I need. Because this is a thing I could just look up, but also maybe trying to find it would be cool. I don't know. We'll see.
I think it's fun to try and do it yourself.
Yeah.
But whatever's fun to you. This photo is very funny to me that I'm about to get.
Oh right, I can just I can look now. Union Circle. Stroking its chin. Observe. Observe the lad.
Just shared another.
Okay, hold on. Yes, please. I'm an idiot and cannot process this information. That is definitely ground floor. That feels like that. I can see the waterfall in the background, and it's near water. Okay.
Near water with that big hard slope.
Oh, I can see one of the stations in the distance.
Yeah.
So that station is the Area 1 station, and I climbed up that cliff that we can see to the left before I teleported away. So I knew I need to go to Station 1 and then move away from that cliff, staying roughly around that level, a little bit higher, and then hopefully that will turn up what I'm looking for. Okay, all right. Let's not fuck this up, lads. Again.
Oh, before you go, be sure to check the other photo.
Sure. This doesn't put me inside 0, so I can still look. You haven't met the dex requirement. Yeah, Rafi was able to trade me a bunch of Mon, and then a bunch of evolution stuff afterwards. Was able to kind of get me to 200. It's a pretty significant. It feels like a pretty significant increase from the 150 required for the special event in Kitakami. Just fully out of frame, like a Alolan Executor. Nice.
Just all neck.
Just rubbernecking. Gave Godzilla a test run. Looking good. World domination is imminent, Amy.
Use this power responsibly, please.
Don't use the power responsibly, cause absolute havoc.
Oh, I mean, okay, I guess you can do that too.
The angel and the devil on your shoulder. Oh, don't bully Max with it. Oh no. Also completed the Dex with Mons from home for Teal Mask, but that felt unsatisfying, so you're trying to do it the real way this time. I feel you. I mean, I enjoyed taking the time to finish the Dex. Oh.
Yes, sorry. accidentally defeated the raging bolts. Oh, okay. So we will need to reconvene
Afterwards,
so
it's fine.
Yeah.
So if this is Station 1 and the cliff that was in the background with the radio tower, where was that? It feels then I'm to climb that, maybe?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. There was a waterfall in the distance, so if you can see that waterfall behind you also, then that would check out.
Yeah, can we? It's making sure that we can get a shot of the station. So it's further away than this, I think.
Meanwhile, Iron Hands, they're just like, yo.
What are you doing? Yeah. It's in this direction and probably around this elevation as well, actually. Because can we get much higher? There is an area up there as
yes.
well. Because it doesn't seem to be here, so I guess it is up this cliff. But I tripped on a fla baby. God, just accidentally running over Smolives with my gigantic tire treads.
That's how you make
Olive oil, yes. Feels. This is less. This is cooler.
Yeah, can you get a good view around there?
So yeah, I feel I would be closer to the ground.
It looks pretty close to here.
It
actually.
looks close because I can see the cliff and I can see.
You can see the waterfall.
Oh, like to the left.
No, just like directly above your character's head. I mean.
Oh, right. Yeah. So it feels like it's in this area, but is it all the way up here? Oh, this is also a pretty good view. We'll try this cliff over here. And then if it's not this,
that cliff looks promising.
I'm a little stumped if it's not this, but it is pretty close feeling. Hello?
Okay, let's see if I can get this thing with luxury balls.
This now feels a bit too far away? I don't know.
Was the paradox on? You're looking for HP up. Yeah, you might be too far away. Try just dropping down
a little bit and seeing if it turns up in this kind of area. Oh no, I'm stuck. Okay.
Man, I just constantly get it. Is that it? And it's fucking Iron Hands.
Oh man, annoying. Yeah, I feel like I'm too far away here.
I wonder, would it be useful for you to take like screenshots of it with like, look at the photo and then take a screenshot?
You know what? I'm going to see if I can Google the picture of the photo so I don't have to keep leaving to look at it.
Sure, that's sensible.
Giving me pictures in Google of crowns what are made of iron.
Let's see. So if you search, let's see, Iron Crown Perrin photo. Here, I think I can just send you them.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe. Oh, annoying. This page does not actually have them.
Oh, here we go. All right, let me pull that into a different window. Let me get a view image up in here. I don't need a where to catch. I just need to look at it. There we go. All right. Gripping. Griffin TV.
Would it be possible to move the photos onto the stream element so far so we can get the full, like, ooh?
Yes, it's a bit of a faff, though.
Okay, if it's a pain in the tuchus, don't worry about it.
Let me see. I realize that I need to be closer to the ground. This is too close to the ground, though. This is too close to the ground, but it is the station is quite large in the picture, so it's not too far away.
Right. What if they're using a different lens that makes
this is true. This may be a zoomed in shot of it, right?
I mean, I was saying that kind of facetiously because I feel like that'd be a very cruel trick.
Like a depth of field thing. Not necessarily
exactly.
that, but because it's like can't quite see from that.
Man, we got 3 shakes and a luxury ball.
Yeah, no, I guess if it's only the one. They're just all staring at me. Fuck off. I guess if it's only the one, then I gotta go and catch it in something good, huh?
They're just like, are you lost?
It's also by a cliffside, so that kind of is also taking up some of the photo. There you go, you're fine. Funnily enough, it's the fact that you censored it that made the filter hit, because I'm pretty sure we've cleared the word fuck.
Also, do keep in mind that they're not standing at the exact location as pictured, I don't think. You know, they are
around
nearby. They are not far. But okay, I've only got 19 luxury balls left. Ooh.
I didn't stock up beforehand, so I hope I just have a lot. Otherwise,
got it.
Okay. God. No one's ever bothered to censor that before. Everybody's self-control has been an all-time minimum until now. No, I mean, the way that Twitch works is fully arcane, to be honest. It's censorship systems is... we had a conversation a couple weeks ago about how they changed the rules around artistic nudity, and all hell just broke loose for like 48 hours. You know, it feels like it's this, but it's not.
You think it's nearby?
It must be. It must be. This feels like the cliff.
It really does. Like,
because that's the outcropping. I can see the outcroppings and the station and everything. It feels like it's here somewhere.
Yeah, just try rolling around and seeing if there's like a overhang or something nearby. Yeah, ask that moth for directions. No, you know Caster's way too proud to ask for directions. They're that type.
Not up here. I've looked up here, so yeah.
I'm sad that I'm disconnected because I was thinking like, oh, if I get done in advance, I'll just do a bunch of BB quests for us.
Yeah, but, no, sorry.
No, that's okay.
I'm happy for you that you managed to find your mon so quickly, but I am apparently failing a lot.
Don't worry about it. Girl, it's okay.
Is it behind the waterfall? No, there is a floette behind the waterfall. This isn't what I was looking for. God, the fact that they're level 53 is so underwhelming now. When we were actually doing the Nuzlocke, running into level 50 Mon accidentally, and we're like, oh fuck.
Oh man. Meanwhile, Blueberry Academy students.
It's such a bold color as well. You'd figure it'd be easy to spot. Moth is going to give you directions whether you like it or not. Just rattling a folded up A to Z in my face. I'm very helpful, actually. I passed my Boy Scouts training.
Each wing has a different badge
Badges on it, yeah. No, maybe I'm further away than I need to be.
This is reminding me, I found maybe one of the least necessary things I've seen, a best synchro Pokemon tier list.
Oh, I have lost audio from you for a second. Repeat that.
The best Pokemon to synchronize with are fast Pokemon that can keep up with you.
Yes.
And seeing like it's just like Rayquaza, Origin Form Dialga and Palkia, Zacian, Zamazenta, Eternatus, and Varoom.
Yes, of course. Running around with Reveroom would be just absolutely zoom in. Okay, thank you. Acknowledging the addition of bonus hints. Thank you, Erin. I think I may take a bonus hint. How close am I? I feel I'm so close.
Now, please make sure that your bonus hints rhyme.
I would like to spend one Professor Layton hint coin, please.
I have not watched Pokemon Concierge, but I saw they put out like a little preview of it like a month ago or something. I was like, oh, this looks cute. It
is very cute. It is kind of it is a very cute show where nothing happens, and that is either exactly what you need or a cute show where nothing happens, depending on your feelings about it. But seeing stop motion cute Pokemon, always nice.
I guess I lagged out for a second there. I missed the first half of what you said.
Pokemon Concierge is either one of the cutest things you've ever seen, or just a cute show where nothing happens. I'm kind of the latter. It is a very well animated show. I was expecting more to do, but then there were only also 4 episodes, so like the amount that we can demand is narrow within that period of time. Also, the stop motion process was probably so involved, I'm not surprised there are only 4. Go back to the...
I just found a shiny Trapinch.
Ooh, lucky.
It's blue.
Go back to the fences near the very start before the research station. It's a place you can jump down to around there. Before the research station. I probably have jumped down in the wrong place. Hold on. Go to the fences near the very start before the research station. Oh, so like the top of the environment? Okay, I can do that. Fuzzy Poke Puppets. Yeah. I guess because I was talking about this the other day. I can't remember whether it was on air or not, but I kind of talked about how I really liked the OG Detective Pikachu on 3DS. Because it did some really nice things with showing people's everyday lives with their Pokemon. And what having a Pokemon partner would mean, like, in a practical sense, and what people choose as their partner Pokemon and why. And that kind of day-to-day living was a thing I really enjoyed seeing rendered in a quite grounded, otherwise, like, urban environment. That was really neat. A lot of the Pokemon at Pokemon Concierge attend of their own will, separate to a trainer being present. So you don't get that dynamic as much, which is what I personally was hoping for. So it's not like the show is bad. It is, the show is not what I was personally expecting. And I was like, oh, that's a shame. But it is.
It being bad was separate. I understand.
No. It is very cute. It has the fucking elemental monkeys in it, which is such a pull. I don't think anybody has thought about Panpour in 5,000 years.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's been 3,000 years. Panpour has dried up entirely.
Around here, maybe. Jumping down from the fences near the start. Can I get a view of Station 1 from here? Oh, I can. Giraffe-a-rig!
I'm just who you wanted to see, right?
It was me you're looking for. This game does not have a rappel, and in this moment specifically, I am very sad about it. Detective Pikachu came out when I was changing my major from vet tech to psychology, and I managed myself with a Growlithe partner who is a therapy dog. Ah, yes.
Ew.
Very cute. Good choice. Good choice. Yeah. Detective Pikachu, the movie, is a separate endeavor to the 3DS game, I think. The 3DS game I enjoyed a lot. The movie I fell asleep in like a dad and woke up at the end of it to see Ryan Reynolds and was like, yeah, okay.
Congratulations, you were the DILF hero all along.
It's funny because the ending of the ending of the game makes it subtextually clear, but because I'm not 8, quite obvious who Pikachu really is, but it doesn't say. It like leaves it up in the air. So it was very funny to watch the movie where the movie just tells you. And then as far as I'm aware, the Switch sequel, which I hear is unfortunately not very good, also makes it a mystery as to who Pikachu is. And I'm like, but people who bought this game are guaranteed to have seen the movie.
That's such a strange choice.
And will know. The only thing I thought about the Elemental Multi-Store is that they trade surprisingly well on the home GTS. They're location specific to in Pokemon Go, so Go players do trade decent stuff for them. Yeah. They were the fire one, Simisear, Pansear was like an active hindrance in our Nuzlocke run. So I don't like them. I can't believe, because I believe you initially said that like, playing is like Snivy is like the hard mode for I'm stuck. Shit. Please fix thyself.
Oh my god.
Okay. You were like, oh yeah. No, the internet says that playing as Snivy makes the game harder as a Nuzlocke. So play as Oshawott because I want to play as Tepig. So I'm like, yeah, fine. I'll go be Oshawott. And it was so much harder. It was so much harder. They were
just regrets.
Absolutely lying. I don't know who gave you that information. Lies. Goodness. Nuzlocke, I keep picturing 2 cats locked in an endless nuzzle. It is a power struggle in a similar fashion, to be honest.
And like the Pokemon move Nuzzle, it can be very paralyzing.
God, that took us like 4 runs to clear.
It took a pretty good amount. That took a serious investment. Now, I mean, I guess a lot of those runs petered out very quickly because we did not do well very early on.
Oh yeah. Our first attempt, we got to the first gym leader and got swept. And then to the second gym leader and got swept. And then to the 4th gym leader. No, though the 4th gym leader is Elisa. We got to Berg and got swept. And then by that point, we had Pokemon with solid enough moves where we could kind of survive the running. But the first 3 gyms in that Nuzlocke was rough. Touch and go.
Touch and go is a generous term for it. As in, we would tend to get touched and then we would go
and play the game again from scratch. Yes.
Exactly.
God damn it! I took that hint and I don't feel like I am any closer. Do I want to? No. I'm gonna specifically try and find this one because I will lose my place if I start looking for the others. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if there's a more active hint that I can use here. Okay. That's an interesting photo they put. That's also a mysterious photo, actually. That's somebody, because they can't really show a map here, they're just like, here's a photo of where we work. No, you're fine. You are perfectly fine. I need to see if I can. So you can see the waterfall in the background, or a waterfall in the background, but there are like 3. It's probably okay. It's this waterfall here. Shh. Girafferic. I'm going to scream. Girafferic, let me live.
I'm really enjoying that this is giving the real cryptid hunter experience. Specifically finding fucking nothing.
So it's kind of like they took a photo with this in the background, and they were in shadow. So maybe it is in the kind of like area underneath, or the cliff underneath, possibly. But I might be too far down. Can we still see? We can still see the research station from here, but this feels too low now. Yeah, this is definitely too low.
You know, you posed an interesting question earlier that we never really got around to answering.
Oh yeah?
Can we get much higher?
Alright, hold up. Okay. Oh, did I just shift? You need to go right at the very start where you spawn in after you jump down from the top of the crater. Go to the right. Okay. To make my way back up, I guess.
Whoa. Oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
I was just gonna say, whoa, I found a mass outbreak of Trumbeak. Actually, if I can find
the shiny one.
Yeah, we love a bipride bird.
I think I sent you the TikTok that I saw where somebody was like exploring and they were like, oh my god, there's a bisexual on my screen right now.
That could be me.
You are indeed a bisexual bird.
And I am on your screen.
Right now. They look so good in this game. I will indeed give myself a stretch. Is it? Oh, what did I land on? Okay.
Oh, do I try to do the picnic trick?
Oh, there they are, just in the background. Landing on the iron bundle and being like, oh, hi. There's the bastard.
That's very funny.
Fucker. I see you, Iron Bundle, like wandering into my hitbox while I'm in the same screen. Right. Hi, hello. I have to talk to you? I do have to talk to you.
Be sure to save beforehand.
I did.
Okay, good.
Oh, it looks so cool. People are like down on the future Paradox mons. This thing looks sick. Are you kidding? 75, huh? No, I'm gonna sword stance him. What you got? What you got? Oh, the attacking cutter. Or it hits twice and doesn't miss.
Ah, yes, I love death grips.
And I'm gonna another sword stance on. What does tachyon mean? I know it's something to do with kind of like atomics, like atomic particles or something, maybe?
Good question. Let me see.
Full swipe and then hypnosis you. I don't think we'll have
a hypothetical particle that always travels faster than light. Of course, I think we both already knew that.
Oh yeah, you're a still type. Of course, you resist the future, full swipe. That makes sense.
I like future swipe.
Future swipe.
Just
yes.
In 2 turns, I'm gonna slap you.
I might need to heal that off because I think the future swipe would probably do me some. I'm gonna put you to sleep. It missed, of course. Of course, naturally.
It's hypnosis.
Natural moment. I do have wide lens on, but that don't fucking matter. I'm surprised this game will let you... I'm surprised this game will let you kill the Mon without just respawning them again, because usually legendary Mon...
I'm sure it will respawn. It'll do the whole like, it'll respawn after you beat the Ace tournament again, which is like, I mean...
Oh, is that how that works? Boo.
Yeah, in older games, it was always like, they'll respawn after you beat the Elite Four.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just kind of this game's Elite Four equivalent. I keep on wanting to say Ace Attorney, which is obviously not what this is.
Shh, only dreams. Now, because of the way the ball works, there's no way I could do it without just resetting repeatedly. But imagine if I could catch this fucking thing in a beast ball. That would be so good.
That would look very good.
You know what? YOLO. Crit catch chances exist. Okay, fair enough.
It's good to dream.
It's good to dream. I guess it is probably going to be in a luxury ball then, I guess, because that's probably the coolest. I have 21 of those. I have decent odds.
Man, all these Trumbeak and no buy pride out here.
Oh, another failure!
Ha! Very rude. Ruben, how dare you? There's a reason why I made the point cost of that higher than the others.
Fun fact for chat, the horn fanfare is...
has zero cooldown on purpose. I love to soft reset for 10 hours trying to catch a legendary in a beast ball. Tear smile, yes.
Yeah, that's gaming. That's strategy. That's
I mean,
pleasure. That's
they
joy.
did put in the hold the kind of passive item that increases crit capture chances, and so you know those odds do exist. But
I don't actually know what the mechanics behind the crit capture is.
there is probably a full actual calculation that exists. Would you mind doing a bit of homework and looking on Bobapedia to see if there is actually a...
I got you. Let's see.
Because we see crit captures quite frequently in the I'm running around throwing quick balls to go and fill out my decks. So...
Okay, the probability of a critical capture occurring depending on the number of Pokemon that have been caught in the Pokédex. First, okay, let's see. So, species caught, if it is over 600, then you get a 2.5 multiplier. Next, multiply it by 2 if you have the catching charm, then divide the result by 6 and round down to the nearest integer. This means the critical capture chance ranges from 0 if 30 or fewer species have been caught, to about 41.67% of the modified capture rate if over 600 species have been caught. They only make one shake check instead of 3 or 4, which means they're considerably more likely to successfully capture the Pokemon.
Wait, crit captures can fail?
It seems so.
That's wild. You can get a critical capture and it can still technically fail.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have a quirk with the animations of critical captures, namely that successful capture on a Pokemon that is registered in the player's...
Oh.
animates as a normal capture, but with the Pokemon breaking out after no shakes.
Repeat that again. There is a quirk or an error in Scarlet and Violet where?
Yes. Do you mind if I change the server region?
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes, there is a quirk with the animations of critical captures namely that a successful capture on a Pokemon that is registered in your Pokédex will always appear to be a critical capture, even if it is not. And the failed critical capture animates as a normal capture, but with the Pokemon breaking it after no shakes. So I think we do not actually see a crazy amount of critical captures. It just seems like it, basically.
Okay. All right. I guess we're just in hell then. I see. I understand. Although I am technically making this process harder on myself. I have like 4 Master Balls. I don't need to do this. We might actually have to go for a reset at some point, though. It does cut out some of the suspense for captures after you finish the deck, so you can always tell immediately if the catch has failed or not if there's no crit capture animation. Fair.
Good lord, so many picky pick feathers. And no pride. It truly is not July, or June even. July. Woof.
No, that's Wrath Month. It's fine.
Exactly.
Gosh. Oh, while we're in the middle of doing this, since this is taking a while, hey, y'all, did you know that in the month of January, there is a special itch.io tabletop RPG bundle going on that I have put together alongside a number of very talented designers. Please, fuck you. Called the... I'm an excellent salesman. Called the...
The high voltage...
the high voltage tabletop bundle, yes.
Not the Tachyon Cutter tabletop bundle, nor the Volk Switch tabletop bundle.
The high voltage tabletop bundle. 20 games by 20 designers for $20. We're trying our best to raise a $4,000 by the end of the month, which also means that everybody walks away with $200, which is pretty reasonable for itch sales. I would love for it to be higher, but you know how it do. But yes, we're going to be promoting that throughout the month. Please do, if you are interested in tabletop RPGs that are high action, high energy, and full of anime nonsense, to go and check out the bundle. Includes my tip-top game, Heartbeats in Perfect Sync, as well as Raphael's Underground Broadcast, Viditya Villetti's Bloodbeam Borderlands, Jess... Oh no, I can't currently remember her surname. Jess
Levine?
from Online... Thank you, Jess Levine's Planet Fist, and many more. Again, all for the low cost of $20. Please do search for High Voltage Tabletop Bundle on itch.io, or click that link in the doobly-doo if you're catching us live, or go to my Twitter, where I have that at the top as my pinned tweet. There are many ways that you can experience this fabulous bundle by fabulous designers. Start the new year off right with the High Voltage Tabletop Bundle. Please get in the fucking ball. Yes, you did battle Godzilla in a Bass Pro Shop using Heartbeats in Perfect Sync, I'm pretty sure, yes.
Yes. Oh, no.
No, that was on All Frequencies, maybe?
On All Frequencies, yes. Which you can find in the, what is it, the Ultimate Micro RPG book. Actually, I've got it right here. Yes, the Ultimate...
Ultimate one-page RPG book, I believe it's called.
Thank you. That sounds correct. I unfortunately have, because I have almost all the books in the series. I'm like, look for the Ultimate. That I just see 5 different things. The Ultimate Micro RPG book.
I saw a copy in my local game store the other day, actually, and I was very tempted to speak to the owners and ask if I could sign it. I didn't.
Aw.
That is on a personal fucking finally. All right. Not a beast ball, but that's okay. That's allowed.
Weeball. I do also want to point out that that bundle is kind of the rare bundle where it is like, this is a really good deal.
I
And
very
also
specifically curated the set. It was
yes, it is. It is highly curated, which is really nice, so that this is not like, oh, you get 600 games for $10, and when you buy it, every designer gets 5 cents. It's like, oh, this is meaningful money for everyone involved.
the times where I have been particularly successful on itch.io with my games has been actively through bundles doing successfully, and I wanted to kind of share that with more people. What are the IVs on this? Shit. They're not even good. That's very funny. We do have bottle caps, but I'm like, that's very funny that you go through all that process and it's actually kind of dog water.
Do you want to hop in my union circle real fast? I know you'll need to fly out of there, but that way I can...
I still need to catch the other Mon, and I might have to save and reset, so...
Oh, okay.
Bear with, I am just going to go find where it is there, because that was that took a very long time. Let me go.
No, that is entirely understandable.
You know, I want to keep things hustling. That's great. This boulder can be found underneath a collapsed pathway near the bottom of the upper portion of Area 0, right before the chasm. It's not too difficult to find. Okay, sure. I will save here. You might want to reset if you want your Beast Ball back. It's fine. I do believe it is... considering this is the last content update, it's pretty clear Ultra Beasts are not going to be in this game. And at this point, I have basically caught everything. You know, so there's like, what things would I be catching with that aside from vanity captures and like terror raids and shit like that? I do believe it's possible to get additional Beast Balls from both the Academy Ace tournament and I don't want to fall into the full chasm, do I?
Probably not.
I just need to kind of go to the bottom area, so let's go.
I didn't know it was possible to get more Beast Balls from the Academy Ace tournament. I gotta
the Academy Ace tournament, I think, can give you every ball that you would only get one of otherwise. And failing that, the like ball lotto that is now in
yes, the gacha.
The gacha pull can also give Beast Balls. So while I have lost my one on that gamble, it's fine. if I really wanted to get another one to gamble in the future, I can get another one. But yeah, it is near some of the collapsed rock at the bottom area, and I do believe it was like near water as well. Like water was in the background, so it should be.
Damn, 3 sport balls on a safari ball. Very nice.
Yeah, the when we realized that, like, oh, they weren't kidding when it was like, when it's like, oh, you've unlocked the SSR random mode to get double the amount of pulls for the next 10 pulls. I'm like, oh, I know what this is about. This is dangerous. Especially since you have to spend, you have to use it a lot to unlock the ability to make it cheaper. So there's a pretty major initial investment in actually getting anything out of it, which is like, yeah, okay. You have to already throw your hand into the ring. Oh my god, immediately. That was so easy.
I mean, were you going off just the photo, or were you going off of like directions for it?
I was mentioned directions and kind of like jump to the bottom area, and it's under some collapsed rock, which, yeah. So I did have a stronger hint than finding it blind, but took me way less time. Okay.
Still, that's funny. I think when you get that caught, I'd like to take a brief comfort break.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And I'm noticing that I'm starting to get audio desync anyway, so it's due a reset, but that's not super important to do while I'm just clicking throw ball, so. Uh, actually, it'd be very funny. Gimme.
Ain't no way, absolutely no way. But I hope. It did?
Yes. Hold on. Fucking clipping that. Hold on.
Well, what the hell do I know?
Fuck you, Iron Boulder. That was great. I mean, yes, I could have caught it in a fancy ball, but the YOLO was also funny. I think that also stands as its own kind of challenge reward. Just be like, be lucky, idiot.
I feel like the quick ball is also a good-looking ball.
It is cool looking. Have you tried just catching it? And with that, we can gently go through into our 5-minute break. You didn't have to wait for 20 minutes for the comfort break. You can do that now. Okay, everybody take 5. When we return, the remainder of the Blueberry Academy DLC storyline and more. See you soon. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting just a little bit longer than those 5 minutes. I was desperately EV training the Iron Crown that I now have. Because who wants to actually manually EV train at this stage? I still need to go and teach it some moves and give it a hold item, but otherwise, I am almost ready to kind of resume fucking around with the story. I hope everybody else had a good stretch and recovery.
Thanks for sticking with us.
Yes, I much appreciate y'all sticking with us around what we were going through. You were all critical in making sure that getting this funny little glowy lad was not a complete nightmare, and I appreciate it. Do I have just evolving some things and hunting the terrarium to get the dex numbers up? Hey, that's definitely part of the process. It was quite interesting when you're like catching to fill in the dex, where it feels very gives me the same feeling I have when I had when I was playing Pokemon Go, like in its early stages, where the idea of hunting a specific thing down and being like, oh yes, I found you, you're added to the list, is very satisfying.
Yeah, definitely very satisfying to complete the decks in this game. It makes it not that much of a pain, really.
Yeah, it definitely oh, words. Yeah, it's the only game I have finished a dex in. I generally don't bother, so it was cool to feel motivated to actually go and capture everything. Having everything be overworld spawns in this game makes it feel much more doable. Yes, that process definitely made that feel a lot less annoying. It was really interesting in Sword and Shield when that had mons spawning in the overworld, because when I first played Sword and Shield, I actually did it as a Nuzlocke and got to its Elite Four, and my run ended there, which is a little sad, actually. But just the fact that I could have a careful pick. Please tell me I actually have one. Oh, no, I don't have one. No, that's very funny. I will have to pick a different mint instead and change it later. Yeah, being able to kind of see what I could catch definitely made the experience a lot different. But also there were entire encounter tables in the grass that you would just never see. Just on the land, and that made finding some stuff a little bit annoying, because you were just kind of like, well, where are you? One of my friends is trying to fill in their decks for Shield right now and has been complaining about the tall grass only 2% spawn rate to rep. Yes, and sometimes it's not only 2% spawn rates, but it's 2% spawn rates in a specific weather. which is, yeah.
Wretched.
And hey, you might not have the correct weather that day. I hope you have the wherewithal to be resetting the game and changing your date by one day, because that's what changes the weather in all of the wild areas, is the date changing.
God.
Although,
So
yeah, go ahead.
was the main thing that made you want to complete the decks in this just kind of like a, oh, it feels doable, let's give it a shot?
Yes, very much so.
Okay, so if it had been more doable in other games, you would have tried it in that also.
Maybe? There was something, because I was playing all those games on my own, right? Like, connection over the internet was not really, well, eventually it became a thing, but even that was like random trading. I wasn't playing alongside other people who were also playing. So version exclusive mon was just not a thing I ever really thought about. I was just like, I'm never going to have access to these, so I'm just not going to really think about it. But this made it a lot easier, and it was actually very easy, since I was playing the main campaign alongside with you, to trade our exclusive mon with each other to make that process just a non-issue. So yeah. Those kind of factors definitely made the idea of doing this at all much more reasonable.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Just need to go move you.
Yeah, I was curious if it was the kind of thing where it's like, if there was something about this game that made it not just like, because there was, oh, it's easier to do, but just because it's easy doesn't mean it's something you'll necessarily want to do.
There was something, yeah, because I'm not a fan of busy work at the best of times, but there was something fun about knowing a specific area where I could find a thing and then running there. Like, it was essentially the kind of hunt for these two Pokemon that we were already doing, but like easier, right? It did make some of them really annoying, like Slackoth is only available in like a single tree. And there's a random chance of falling out of that tree. I had a really difficult time finding Petalil as well. It's on the south coast of a very specific area only when the game is considering it morning, and it's like, all right. Let me check if she has anything to say upon actually finding those two mon.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me go over there too and get ready.
Yeah.
There's a thing of finding Ditto blocks in the savannah, which I've already found half of them.
Oh.
So I was kind of like, oh man, I want to get him. But okay, I am coming over now.
Mm-hmm. When we oh, so go ahead.
What? Raptor, that Pokemon, isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? That's a real-life gouging fire. Just look at the shape of its head. It's a real-life iron boulder. That thing is built. Wow. The rumors that say this fellow can make magma erupt from the ground just by roaring.
The rumors say that this fellow charges its horns with energy, then uses them to plow through everything in its path.
If that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. Let me just snap a couple of photos here.
See,
of you.
Mm-hmm.
This could mean the other Pokemon I showed you is real too. Report back to me if you find it, okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just got an email alert. Erin, thank you very much for buying a thing on the throne birthday gift. I'm very thankful that you the Scarlet Mon-Calais figure is something I've been looking at my local game stores for ages and failing to find. So I really appreciate you snagging it for me. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. I will have to show it on stream when it arrives.
What? Raptor. That Pokemon, isn't that the Pokemon from the picture? A real raging bull. That neck is... Boy, that neck. It's almost too much to fit in one frame.
A real Iron Crown. It's so mecha.
Rumor has it that this fellow can cover the whole sky with dark clouds and bring lightning crashing down just by swinging that long neck around.
Rumor has it that this fellow can fire off beams from its horns that'll cut through anything at all.
If that were true, then this thing would be a real fearsome threat to face. I'll just snap a couple of photos here. Yeah, I left the flash on just to blind you.
Just at close range like that, like.
Wow, you actually went and found them both. I can't even be surprised. That's just like you, Raptor. Between you and me, I was having a hard time focusing on my own work. Couldn't keep my mind off those photos. You saved me. I know I didn't promise any rewards or anything, but I've got to thank you for putting the mystery to rest. Here you go. The prize is a real catch.
Sport ball.
Neat. Yeah, it's wild how much mystery is left in the world, isn't it? When you're a kid, you can just run wholehearted wherever you want, but it's not so easy when you get older. You keep running, Rafter. Find unknown Pokemon, have grand adventures. Do it for me. Now I think I better get back to work.
Meowth, that's right. Wait, you talk? Okay. Yeah. With that all set, done and dusted. I can help try and find some Pokeblocks for you, but I'm very keen to follow up on...
Oh, me too. I just want to, I'm hoping the two of us can bang this out. Probably need to go in opposite directions, but...
we tried to do it on the previous, attempt being like, oh, the Ditto blocks, wow. And I think I found one incidentally and then just could not find any others.
I think so. Now, actually having seen them for myself, I now know that they are visually different.
Yes, they are.
And not just this is a block in a weird place. So I think there's a good amount of
because I found mine next to existing blocks.
Yeah,
so
mine were like on top of existing blocks. They were not just, oh, okay, I think I found another one. It's just like, okay, you got to find the off-color one that is not lit up.
Yeah. And you made a joke earlier about Ditto trying to... these are mysterious mon. They might just be Dittos lying to me. And it's like, is it part of the point that Ditto cannot clone a thing it has not seen? So always, I guess it has to be close by to the blocks if it's mimicking them, I guess.
That's fair. And I am remembering the episode of the show where Team Rocket's trying to get it to clone a Dratini from a photo, and it's doing a real...
It turned into
job.
a book, yes. Yeah, very comedy of errors, who's on first style there.
Let's see. One left.
Looking at these areas, but have you seen the picture of shiny
Ditto? Oh my god.
I mean, that's just a feel bad.
I mean, it's not like the luck was taken away from something else.
True. I guess they're, individual coin, the rolling chance of finding any shiny anything is its own individual odds. I wonder if it is actually affected by shiny sandwiches.
That'd be funny. Now I know to keep an eye out for blue blocks as well as the...
Oh no, this is one you've already found. I found the Ditto, but it was not in block form, so you must have already discovered it.
Indeed. Sorry you got blocked on that one.
It's fine. Oh, is this one? Oh, fucking
I don't think so. At the top of it, no.
Yeah, my logic brain, I know that it probably doesn't affect the chances of finding another shiny, but you're so right, it's just it feels bad. Because you can't even, catch it. Okay, that did what I expected it to with the nature it currently has.
Now just wait until people find out that every Ditto block has perfect IVs.
How would it even tell you? You click on it and it's like, this is a 6 IV shiny Ditto block you found.
This is an SSR Ditto block.
Congratulations. It disappears. And you're like, Maybe Pokemon leads lucky life like in Monster Hunter Rise, where if you encounter one, your luck in general goes up for other matters. That'd be cute though. I would like that.
Could be a fun thing to do with Chansey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true. It is the Lucky Mon. That and well, no, Munna learns Lucky Chant. It is not inherently lucky.
Oh, I think I found it.
Ah. Congratulations. Let's go see a teacher about
it's me.
a wayward
I'm the
kid.
official frame finder. Let's see. And now, yeah, let's go fly back to point and laugh at.
It's a specific classroom we have to head to in the little school map, I believe.
But first, oh, okay. I just flew back to the entrance because it's faster, and also I get to point and laugh at Mini Chump as we.
Oh yeah, he's just like, oh man. I thought this would be a shorter walk, and it wasn't. Okay.
No.
The school is instanced anyway, I believe, but ah yes, Briar.
Let's see. I don't know how much stream delay I'm on. Here we are, Ms. B.
Not too much.
Thank you all for coming. I'm pleased to inform you that some very special guests are here to see you today. They left for a tour of the school mere minutes ago, but I believe they'll return soon enough. In the meantime, I'll fill you all in on the situation. Please, have a seat. Don't mind if I do. These knees are creaking. Oh, please. You're not old enough for that yet. Ah, Rafter. I'd heard you were busy battling your way up the BB League. But to think you'd make it as far as champion. What a dazzling accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
Sorry, Ms. Briar, but could we leave all that for another time? What's this thing you want to tell us about? My apologies. That was insensitive of me.
Hi, Pharaoh, Lila. No, we beat him at the end of last session. We spent the start of the stream trying to find our Paradox Pokemon because we made sure to have 200 Mon off air, so we kind of got those bits and pieces. So we're resuming the story. So yes, we are in the middle of teen depression era right now.
Let me get straight to today's topic then.
Double audio.
I want all of you here to join me on my expedition to the secluded and mysterious Area Zero. Area Zero? That's a place in Paldea you wanted to visit, right? You got permission?
Hold on one moment. When you say double audio, I know that sometimes if I raise my voice because of the way that Rafi's setup is, there is a little bit of bleed, but is it being doubled consistently? Because that's a different thing for me to fix. Sounds okay. Okay, thanks.
My main goals are to investigate the terrestrial phenomenon and to gather samples of the crystals present in the crater.
I'll be cognizant of my own speaking volume. Thank you for letting me know there, Lila.
Yeah, and I can turn you down a bit in my ears. But to be honest, I also have one more ambition for this trip. She did not answer the question about getting permission. I'm hoping we can find Terrapagos, the legendary Pokemon slumbering in Area Zero.
I genuinely forgot about Terrapagos. Terrapagos? A legendary Pokemon? Oh, her. You took Gita previously, but you have quite a few characters in the scene.
Yeah, I'll let you. You could please Gita.
A rather exciting idea, isn't it? It's them.
The gays are here. There you are, Gita. I was just getting the kids up to speed.
I do apologize for my tardiness. Miss Gita. Wagwan, gal.
Champion Raptor. I certainly didn't expect to run into you here. course. You must be participating in the student exchange program. Raptor just got crowned her new BB League champion, too.
Oh, your talent is as brilliant as always, I see. We're both Gita. Everyone is Gita. Truly a wonderful thing. If you'll be going along, then I suppose that bodes well. Is it all right if I explain the situation to the children, Briar?
By all means.
First, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gita. I am the chairwoman of the Pokémon League in Paldea. More than a decade ago, the Pokémon League provided support for research on Area Zero, the great crater at the center of Paldea. Once that research was complete, we shifted our duties to monitoring and managing the area. Area Zero is full of mysteries, and also danger. Generally speaking, this area is off limits, even for research. That being said, recently we've had to confront the possibility that dangerous Pokémon could escape the area. There's a clear need for further research, and quickly. But at our Pokémon League, we've had trouble finding capable personnel, not to mention time, to study Area Zero. So...
You reached out to me, as I've been requesting access to the area for quite some time now.
I apologize that we are not better equipped to deal with this ourselves. Blueberry Academy has a wealth of highly skilled trainers with well-trained Pokémon, and with a champion Rafter on the team, I'd know I could safely initiate a new expedition. After all, they've been there previously.
This is entirely voluntary, of course, but it would be very reassuring to have you with us. What do you say? Will you join our little team as we explore Area Zero?
The way you're framing this doesn't sound like I have a choice, so yes, I'm in. Splendid. Well said, Champion Rafter.
Haha, well, I think it's already decided that I'm going. Your support will be very useful as always, Carmine. I appreciate having you on board. Sorry, but I'll pass on this one. League Club's a whole mess right now. We need my steady hand on the wheel here. Sure, you just can't be bothered to travel all the way to Paldea, can you? Guilty. I'm curious what our mighty ex-champion is thinking, though.
Ruben saying everyone in this room has Organization 13
So
here.
true.
Yes. I'm going. If there's a legendary Pokemon there, I want to find it and catch it. This time I won't let this chance go.
Interesting. Then it's decided. It's too bad that Drayden won't be joining us, but it seems the team will consist of Carmine, Kieran, Rafter, and myself.
You have my thanks for your help on this matter. I look forward to the great findings you will no doubt bring back. Don't disappoint me.
I'm grateful for the opportunity, Gita. Leave it to me.
They hate each other. I just know they hate each other.
My dream of exploring Area Zero is finally becoming a reality. Now, time to prepare. Let's meet by the bridge at the Academy entrance as soon as we're ready.
So when we initially met her at the start of the DLC, we're like, ooh, she's so fashionable. And then we saw her eyes and we were like, villain.
Yeah, just extremely villain coded.
And it has just not stopped. It has not stopped.
Not one bit.
All right.
Let's talk to Gita.
Mm-hmm. It has been a while, Champion Rafter.
Here, you want to take Rika too?
Oh, I'm sure. I think of your operator every time I see Rika as a character design, but yes. Hiya, kiddo. Rika is here, and no, we're not doing the rasp. They're quite straight-laced, but also surprisingly casual. Like the interview they gave us was so tense.
Extremely.
Let's see. Okay, Rika here too, at your service. Not gonna lie, I've never dreamed we'd be running into you. I see that you're putting your skills to good use and living up to your title as Paldea champion even while abroad. I'm doing my best. Or that's what champions do. I apparently accidentally input. Indeed. I should expect nothing less of a talented trainer such as yourself. Yeah, definitely got talent. Lots of talent. But not enough to get you off the hook.
Okay, now I'm like, shit, I wish I was voicing Rika.
You can. It's allowed.
You went into the Great Crater without the League's permission, didn't you? Don't think you're not gonna get a scolding for that.
That's what champions do?
That's so good. What's that got to do with anything? You can't just go breaking rules willy-nilly.
Calm down, Rika. No harm came to him after all. And besides, we have good reason to believe that all of Paldea would have been at risk if the champion Rafter here hadn't ventured into Area Zero. I wonder if the public is aware of the paradox machine.
Right?
Or whether that was immediately, like, squashed.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, but... Fine, I'll let you off the hook this one time. You better thank the boss for stepping in.
Don't think poorly of Rika. She's just worried for you. Now then, Champion Rafter, this time you'll be heading to Area Zero with official League permission. Only a handful of people know about the incident involving the time machine. However, taking into account the dangers of Area Zero, I have elected to inform Miss Briar of what happened.
Sick.
That's a Freudian slip. I do get on with her, I promise you. I've elected to inform Miss Briar of what happened, obfuscating certain details.
Speaking of, boss, didn't you say you had something to give to that Briar person?
Yeah, peace of my mind. Yes, I did. I'd forgotten about that. And Champion Rafter, would you be so kind as to take this for me? Title drop.
Huh.
Mysterious.
What is that anyway? TN or something?
This is a disc that was sent by an Area Zero researcher to an investor some time ago. I had my investigation team look into it. This is certainly not a TM, nor is it a mere tool for storing data. I honestly have no idea as to its true purpose, but I assume it has to do with Area Zero. I figured that since you're heading to Area Zero, I might as well ask you to investigate the purpose of this disc while you're there.
While they're there, huh? Did you want to pick up some potato salad on the way back too?
I do ask that you return the disc to me if you end up not finding a use for it. There is still much to do. Please, there is still much we do not know about Area Zero. I know you've already been to its depths, but please exercise some caution when dealing with the environment and Pokémon there. As a champion, it falls on you to protect and guide those accompanying you.
Wish I could go with you, kiddo, but I've got my own work to do. Do your best down there, but don't push yourself too hard, you hear?
Now, please excuse us. Just watch him leave. I know I kept alternating between is she broadcasting villains so obviously because she's a red herring, or just because she's really that obviously a villain because Pokemon has done both before. Yeah, fucking Lysander in Gen 6.
I was just thinking fucking Lysander. Oh my god.
It's just yes. I too am a well-dressed fascist. Don't, just Rika. People on the internet would like that. Don't yell at people like that, Rika. People would be into it. Does Rika have a cameo? Can I donate some $Poké for her to video message me? All right, where are we heading?
Looks like to the main entrance.
Okay.
Yes, and there's Briar and Carmine.
All I see is Magmar. Magmar rules everything around me.
Yes, Marine. I guess in Japan that would be Bream, the fish.
Lysander, the world's most trustworthy CEO, inventor of the Holocaster, a villain? You must be joking, right?
Yeah, when he just loves to talk in public about Perhaps the world would be a more just place if it was bathed in purifying flame.
And you're like,
He's just talking about a marketing campaign.
I mean, they were prescient in tech bros becoming mask off incredibly quickly, but maybe not so as unsubtly as that.
Keeping it awful quiet. Ugh.
Sorry, Area Zero, right? Come on, let's go. I want to get started. Do we just go?
No, talk to Briar.
Okay.
You ready to travel to Area Zero, Rafter?
Yes.
Splendid. We're finally ready to set off then.
Let's go.
You two feeling all right? Well enough to travel at least? Well, I'm fine anyway.
Yeah, me too. I've had time to calm down.
That's good.
I'm fine. I know what I have to do now. I'll find this legendary Pokemon in Area Zero, no matter what it takes.
That's the spirit, kid.
Just looking into his homicidal eyes. Good for you, kid.
Your hate makes you powerful. All right then, shall we?
Set the world aflame with purifying conflagration with Cybertruck.
Yes, Tesla's setting the world aflame, starting with themselves.
His like boss fight outfit had like those like big Dr. Octopus cables with like drones flying out of them, and they did nothing. They were there just to make him look spooky.
We made it. I'm finally here. Area Zero, the place I've dreamed about for years.
So stable.
Oh, this is incredible.
Wowzers. So you've been here before, right, Rafter?
Incredible dialogue choice here.
Yeah, I like the point of putting the stress on that. Yeah, with my friends, not with you. Friends, huh?
Agias. You scared me. Honestly, you're too big to come popping out like that, or whatchamadon? Agia.
See,
That's funny that there's just an item on the ground over there.
yeah, me too. So you came here with Rafter back then too, huh? No?
Oh, you must be that Pokemon that was reportedly first discovered in Area Zero. I'm very intrigued by this specimen, but alas, that's not what we're here for. We're here to go to the deepest depths of Area Zero and see what's even deeper.
What do you mean, even deeper? Wrong character voice, but fine.
Heath mentioned in his writings that he fell from the depths to someplace even deeper. Wait, hold on. Doesn't the depths imply he was as deep as he could get? Yes. It's quite curious, isn't it? However, Heath also wrote that he was utterly unable to recall how he got down there. If his writings are to be believed, that there must be an entire uncharted space below Area Zero. Well, either way, we should start by making for the Zero Lab down in the depths. You take the lead, Rafter.
At least it's not a random Pokeball stuck in the floor again. I believe those were like used as like spawn markers, or like what would be considered zero on that particular mark on the map. So, but the elevation of them was a little too high. I'm genuinely just gonna like dive into the middle.
Same, yeah. I got the impression that it was less about their elevation being wrong and more that it's just a mistake that they were not, like, the rendering on them was supposed to be turned off.
It was distracting seeing them in key cutscenes, though. Yeah,
I thought it was very funny.
it is very funny. The way that the color grading changes for this area, I'm like neon purple. Fuck yeah. Right. Where is
they're
the
playing your
entrance?
song, but they're playing your color.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. I found the lab entrance.
I assume we go in via the main lab. I'm round the back.
Yeah.
I found where the wild Miraidon is, which I believe I have given to you currently.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, it means that the only Miraidon I have is the party one, but you can still EV and IV train it, so in terms of doing in-game content, it doesn't really matter. But not having Koraidon though was a problem for some stuff. He's quite useful for some Terra Raid content. All right, let's jump in the tube.
Oh, this place is insane. Oh, it's still rendering. Oh, this place is insane. Reminds me of the Crystal Pool.
Yes.
This is the Zero Lab, I take it. The structure's exterior matches Gita's description, at least.
So, this is the deepest point in Area Zero?
Nope.
Nope. Apparently we go deeper.
Well, yes and no. This is the deepest point that the Area Zero expedition managed to reach long ago. You know, I've been told that the lowest level of this laboratory contains a mysterious room whose purpose is entirely unknown.
How convenient.
However, where I want to go is even deeper than that. So, you're saying we should head inside this Zero Lab?
Gate's closed, though.
Huh? Oh, you're right. What do we do now, Raptor? You've been here before, right?
We gotta
do
disable the
battle.
lock. Zoom in. Wowzers. This feels like a spy movie or something. Way cool. What? I didn't say anything.
Well then, can we count on you to go unlock the gate, Raptor?
Yeah, no, I'm a professional hacker. Oh, hi, Screamtail.
Yeah, just suddenly things appear.
There shouldn't be a Screamtail in. I mean, I guess I'm in your version of it, so yeah, I guess. Yeah, because it's I'm connected to your version. We're getting your Paradoxmon, I guess.
I guess.
Access revoked due to prolonged inactivity. Entrance locked. Okay.
What's the matter? Something wrong with it? It opened before though, right? Is there some extra step we're missing?
The professor was in the lab and...
I see. Said last time you went through a series of steps to unlock the gate, and the professor was also there to guide you from the inside.
Beep boop. Indigo disc detected. Indigo disc detected. Huh? It's talking. Insert indigo disc for greater access privileges. Please insert indigo disc.
Relax, it's just one of those computerized voices. It's not any different than a TM machine. Indigo disc. What could it mean by that?
You were in the room.
No, I thought she had left by that point.
Fair enough.
Oh, Gita gave you a mysterious item before we departed, did she? You think that's it? Ooh, how fun! Go on, Raptor, do it. You have my permission.
She's so cheery now that she's no longer canonically a bully, apparently.
Right.
Please insert indigo disc.
In
You go, disc. Indigo disc confirmed. Zero Lab elevator redirected to Area Zero Underdepths. Ooh, frame rate.
A curious choice.
Oh, look at that. It opened.
Let's head on in. Seeing ourselves reflected in the crystal for... I I don't pretend to understand how
The crystal physics are wild. Like the ray, it's not ray tracing, but they had to do something, I guess. But it is very, very interesting how it works. I guess it's to be like, ooh, it's so ethereal. It's like not a regular crystal. It's like a metaphysical crystal or some shit. It's like the reflections are just strange. Yeah. And then
we're gonna get in, and then it's gonna be like, oh man, we can't get out. And now that we're in the Zero lab, we got this guy who's like, oh, you can't leave until you complete my puzzles.
I wonder if there is more than one AI professor. Imagine if he made more than one robot there.
It's way too dark in here. I just smacked my head on something.
That's because you're just running around without any idea where you're going. Focus.
Wow, Kiki. Sounds like someone's finally breaking out of their funk.
Shut it. Where's Miss Briar anyway?
She's busy rummaging through like a whole stack of documents over there. Are those someone's private
photos and stuff? We probably shouldn't be looking at all of that.
Wow, you're totally on the same wavelength. Huh. You're awfully considerate all of a sudden.
The lift.
Miss Briar, look. An elevator. Maybe it can take us further down? You wanted to go down, right? Down, you say?
Oh my god, it's just the entire elevator bit from 999 again. But it's so wet down there. For 5 minutes. Oh, that was all because you played the version. No, you also played the DS version, right?
I did trust. Yeah, that was definitely in the game.
I kind of need to properly play the fancy version with voice acting because I want to hear that sequence of voice acting so bad. Anyway,
I've heard the voice acting in the 999 remake is not good, sadly. And also they took away the big puzzle at the end.
Yeah. I saw a screenshot of what the final puzzle in that game looks like, and I'm like, what? Why? Anyway,
I haven't seen that. I'm curious, but
I'll link it to you after stream.
Oh my! Did you use this elevator last time to reach the mysterious room I mentioned earlier? I think so.
Did.
Oh, did you forget already what happened last time you here, or just how exciting? Ha! For mine, she says, perhaps this is a side effect of prolonged exposure to Area Zero. Well, we've got no time to waste. Let's go down.
It seems the crystals here have effect on our cognition. We should keep going. Briar. Miss Briar. Miss Briar, no. The Geiger counter seems very high.
I'm just trying to be nice. I think you're just stupid.
Man, we had like a full exposition with the AI professor in the lift before, I remember.
Oh, wonderful. This elevator just keeps going further and further down. That's what elevators do.
You know, it's moving pretty fast, actually.
Pretty fast, actually. Almost feels like I'm floating.
Oh, we are in the same wavelength. Sorry, I was in front of frame, so I assumed I was talking. Hey, everyone? That panel we used to unlock the gate, didn't it say something about where the elevator goes?
Now that you mention it, yeah. Something about a class trial? I mean, an elevator being redirected, right? As far as I know, there is only one elevator inside the Zero Lab. So the panel must have been referring to the elevator we're currently inside. So, where exactly is this thing taking us? Where indeed?
You are being very irresponsible right now. When none of them paying attention when the thing shouted redirecting to Area Zero under depths at them. Yes, they fully did not. Well, sometimes when you're told a piece of information and you're like, yes, I understand, and then immediately forget it. Well.
Oh, wait to see it finish load. Okay. Oh my. Oh my goodness. So, what? Are we under Area Zero or something? Yes. According to my data, our current position is far deeper than where we last were. Could the elevator have taken us even further down than its previous destination? Girl, what are you voguing at us? Man, Area Zero was already a lot to take in. I don't think anything's gonna surprise me at this point, no matter what we run into.
Hey, what's all this stuff?
Oh. What are desks doing down here? Oh my. Oh my. This is a report written by the esteemed Professor Turo. It's a sauna in my game.
A massive cavern exists beneath Area Zero, and there slumbers Terapagos, the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Extra title drop, I guess. Its body has become crystal, protecting it from the hostile outsiders. It appears rousing it will take some time. In this cavern, I have witnessed the terrestrial phenomenon occurring in a way I've never seen above ground. Terrestrialization that appears to hold the power of every known type. I have dubbed this terra type the Stellar type for now. Could Terapagos' influence be at play?
Terapagos is the hidden treasure of Area Zero, and it's slumbering in the form of a crystal. What is this about a stellar terra type? Brilliant. Absolutely marvelous. To think there was so much that Heath didn't write about. These documents are a veritable treasure trove, and we've only just begun our expedition. I don't know how she can get so excited in a bizarre place like this.
The legendary Pokémon Terapagos. That's the hidden treasure of Area Zero. Come on, let's hurry up and go further in.
I still haven't gotten my fill of these documents, but... Okay, let's go. It would be best to discover the truth with our own eyes, after all. Let's keep moving. Stay on guard, everyone.
This is a new range of the Area Zero theme, actually.
Yeah. I think so, at least. And you can get on
Sure.
back of your mount, but not
I
really.
I kind of want to walk around here. This is a small enough area where we can stroll and take in the scenery.
What is this? It's like a crystal trying to be a flower. It's completely blocked up the path.
Yeah, we're not getting any further with this in the way.
Hey, what about Whatchamadon, that Pokemon you ride? Couldn't it smash it, though?
Let's give it a go.
Hold on, please hold on. This is quite likely a manifestation of pure terrestrial energy. We have no idea what might happen if we try to destroy it with brute force.
Okay, so what do we do then? Oh, a Terra Glamora.
Glee, glee, glee. There are Pokemon all the way down here? What's going on with this one? Seems to have been charged with some kind of strange energy. Hey, get back! You know you're no good in a battle, you useless piece of Miss Briar.
Oh, really? Is she bad at battling?
Huh. Kiki. No. Rafter, you should handle this.
Kieran is like, I'm right here.
I get it.
Mother! Yeah, what type is it? Hey, Yellow King!
Hey, welcome back.
It is the ultimate type. People have mentioned how Stellar Terra works. I don't have it in my head about how it handles type weaknesses, though.
What on earth is that energy? It couldn't be.
Like, it's weak to everything, but specifically strong if the opposing Pokemon is Terra typed?
I think it is. I don't know if it's weak to everything. I know that I believe Terra Blast causes it to like drop its attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, either way, eat shit. But do I want to capture this one because it's?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh no, it won't let me. Okay.
Oh, sad.
Yeah, I was like, let me double check if there's a ball icon. There is not.
Oh, because you probably need to knock its hat off first.
No, I knocked its head off, and it still doesn't have a ball
okay.
icon. So yeah, can't catch it. I think it looks better than any other T-type. It looks better than a lot of T-types. I have a soft spot for the Chandelier, and I really like the steel axe that just sticks out of dude's head. That's great.
I really like the fact that Ghost Terra has the Gen 1 ghost
yes, on it. Yes, no, definitely.
Good work, Raptor.
Oh. Wow, it disappeared.
How convenient. Did knocking out that sparkling Pokemon make the crystal flower disappear? It's just like in that report we found earlier. What we just witnessed was a Pokemon wielding the powers of each and every type. That means it must have had the Stellar Terra type.
Mm-hmm.
So what's all that mean? Wait, was that supposed to be the so-called hidden treasure we're looking for? What a chump! I can't say for certain, but no, I don't think so. That didn't look like a box legendary. The professor's note said the hidden treasure of Area Zero is slumbering in crystal form. The Glimmerer you just fought off doesn't fully fit that description, so I don't think it's the Pokemon the professor called Terrapagos.
Well, the only way to know if it was the hidden treasure or not is to keep going. Come on. Am I maybe sounding a little too old for Kirin? Should I raise the...
Oh, I think it's suitable enough given he's in his emo arc.
Oh, a Stellar Terra Shard.
I need to go replace the berry on...
Yeah.
Here we go.
While it's neat to be knocking around with Iron Crown, the fact that I have to wait for the like text boxes for the booster energy to fire every time is very annoying. Oh, there are Carbinks down here. Is Carbink something I already have? Yes. Okay. Well, let me get that item.
That's cute that it gives a little ramp. Huh.
Hydro pump. All right. Didn't realize that wasn't a TM before.
Oh, I already had it, but maybe I'd already gotten that in the DLC area. I am avoiding the cutscene because I see there's another TM over here.
Please. Oh yeah, I forgot about the backwards long jump thing that you can do to get up to like slopes and stuff.
Oh man, there is a Terra Noivern up here. You want to go give that a shot? Let's see, it is level... Oh. Interesting. Okay, so never mind. This is I think there's not an optional thing.
Oh, it would unlock they're standing there because it's like, oh, how do we get past this wall? I don't see a Terra thing to... Yeah, okay, I get it. Fair enough. No. They're given a lot of shards down here, though, which makes sense.
And I'm not complaining.
Oi, oi.
Okay, it still takes damage as if its type is not changed. Right down was like one of those cats sliding down a tree in cartoon.
Yeah.
I think more like sliding down a curtain.
You found my focus sash. Oh no. Kind of the Terra Iron Head, but that is probably best to save looking for it after you've done the story, since it's tricky to get to. But there's a hidden room down here somewhere. Ooh.
Ooh, fun. Also, spoiler: when you beat the Noivern, Carmine says like, "Ah, good job, the door opened." Wah. Please forgive me for not...
He turns into Waluigi.
Oh, okay. When you walk up, they have more to say.
Good job, Raft. The crystal thing is gone now. Cool. Thanks, Carmine, for your insight. Oh, you get a lot of LP for fighting these. Is it a secret tunnel? Secret tunnel. Where is that from? Ugh.
Oh man, I know that is not from Metroid Prime, the Metroid Prime community, but I'm just used to associating it with that.
I have no earthly idea. It's from a pop culture thing, but I don't know where Secret Tunnel of that song is from.
That Pokemon's called Miraidon, right? Boy, he can really jump. We're on a roll. Let's keep moving.
Keep on moving. All right.
Oh, you've got me curious about the secret room.
Is it
now.
from Avatar? Huh.
Oh, I think that's true. I think that's correct. I haven't seen Avatar, but
I
I
did not see Way
clip.
of Water either. I saw the original
no,
when it
not
was
that Avatar, you dingus. The cartoon.
Fair enough. It felt it was plausible for either. No,
Oh God, I'm stuck on a
no.
wall.
Is this the way we came? Wait. No. This is a new area. We do have to do some harping. Yeah, down there looks like a bottomless pit, actually. Interesting that this is an area in a Pokemon game with bottomless pits, to be honest.
Right? Oh my God. I am just hard stuck on this wall. It does not want to let me jump off. Okay,
He's kind of finding a place to wiggle so you can start going to climbing mode again. Because it will let you climb up under like overhangs slightly.
But you can't jump if you're...
But you can't jump if you're in an overhang. Yeah.
Quite annoying. Anyway. I am free. I am catching up.
You're good. This seems like the way forward. I don't know whether I can climb up Terra material or not, so I guess we'll find out.
I don't think so.
No, you cannot. Oh, no, you just about can. Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
What is that? That's an Iron Thorns. Is there anything else interesting here before I fight the Iron Thorns? And then the main character fell down the pit and died, and well, that was the end of
Thorns?
It is for me. I guess it's story locked.
Cool. I'm glad those are acquirable through means other than just...
Ooh. Is this the secret tunnel? Hold on. There's a lot more down here than I was expecting. So yeah, once you get to the area where the Terramon is, you can keep going past it, and then there's an area behind it. Although this doesn't seem like there's too much here. Yeah. This is maybe a dead end, but I was like, ooh, secrets, but not too juicy of a secret actually, as it turns out. Okay, how do I get back up here? You know when there are video games that are not platformers and then have a platform challenge in them, like, anyway?
Yes, like most MMOs.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Iron Thorns. For some reason, I was thinking Iron Leaves, so I was like, oh, wow.
Oh, no, that would be wild.
It's just a Sandy Shocks.
I mean, it makes sense that we'd find Paradoxmon all the way down here.
Of course.
Although, I remember hearing a discussion kind of talking about how the Paradoxmon are not necessarily Pokemon from the past or future necessarily, but like manifested out of, like, you know, human nature. Like, they're made from rumor, in the same way that existing Pokemon designs are apparently the way they are because they are designed out of, like, human consciousness. There are trash bag Pokemon because we have the concept of trash bags, not because they are naturally occurring in an environment before trash bags existed. So because people started rumors about these, like, Upartmon, they became real thanks to the machine, which makes the most sense to me, but
interesting. It kind of makes me wonder about, like, are these just made out of the, like, thoughts and imagination of humans, or does that also apply to, like, other creatures? Is there something special about humans with this, or is it simply because also that would mean that Pokemon could not have existed before humans,
which I think it makes sense. I think that makes sense. I love that this thing decided to use Stealth Rock. Like, that is the thing that is going to come up in a one-on-one fight. Yeah, chat is like dreamed up by the investigators' imaginations. The Paradox Pokemon are imagination Pokemon, not time traveling. Yeah. Path opened up. Good. Actually, by the end of this, we'll have enough shards incidentally to Terra-type a Mon to Stella just immediately, which is cool. I guess that's by design, though.
I think so. Also nice to find a star piece down here, not complaining about free money.
Ducats. All right. How many of these do we have to do? This is starting to get stale.
Oh, I don't know. I could do one or two more. Sorry we have you doing all the work. We really appreciate it, Rafter. Now then, it appears the terrestrial energy around us is growing more dense the farther down we go.
I like her phone case.
We've no time to lose.
Well, this cutscene's going. Let me go and flicker Elgato for a second. The audio desync's starting to get noticeable again. Goodbye. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Okay,
the amazing disappearing caster.
Yeah, no, one of the, like, the Iron Hands, like, rumor entry is that, like, a super athlete became a cyborg and that became a Pokemon, which, no. There are too many of them available in the wild for it to be just one guy who turned into a cyborg. What? Are you mad?
Maybe there's just a small part of him put into each cyborg.
He made multiple robot bodies so he could be all the athletes at once. I know I don't need to go around the full style spiral staircase. I'm very stuck. Okay, there we go. To be frank, this has been a problem with the Pokedex lore since Cubone. Yeah. How Cubone and Kangaskhan, like, propagate is just...
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. What do you have to say for yourself, Carmine? Okay. So we have to... Oh, yes. Makes sense. Hey, I heard that my neighbor's cousin's uncle's nephew's son evolved into a Kadabra, so it sounds right to me. That was... Ooh. Ooh, pretty. That's cool. Time to beat up the tanky boy.
These levels are getting pretty high.
I didn't process what level the last thing was, actually.
No, me neither. I just noticed this one's 80.
Ah. I guess they are specifically acting as guardians for Terapagos. So you kind of have to, you know, prove yourself on the field of battle. I thought it was a Star Tree Day present box. A Star Tree Day present box for a second. Oh, Tree Day like Animal Crossing. No, it's Toy Day in Animal Crossing.
I mean, there is Arbor Day in America, but I don't associate that with presents or...
I continue to Ironhead the problem. Ironhead will continue until morale improves. The Stellar-type is very pretty.
I think the hat is a little silly, but I do like it.
The particle effects are very cool. Sorry, I stepped on your toes there. Partially.
Oh no, that's okay. I like it partially because of and partially in spite of that. Okay, Kiki, your turn to call over.
Are you just...
You're blabbering. Just do it.
I mashed through because I assumed it would be a nothing dialogue like last time. Whoops.
I did the same thing.
Hey, the path opened up. We can keep going.
I like that she's still got that dog in her. By dog, I do mean bully.
Yeah, I still can't get over that he's like, could you just not be rude to me for like 5 seconds? And she's like, how dare you speak to me that way? It was so fucking funny. And the granddad was like in earshot of that conversation and was just like, yes, my children.
Crazy kids these days. I think the problem is TikTok.
I'll be killing terrestrializing by removing all these crystals down here in the heart of Paldea. I mean, I guess the plot of... who is there's the YouTuber King K, who does like retrospectives on the different like Pokemon games, and recently did a retrospective on Gen 6 and was kind of talking about Lysander's like storyline. I'll finish the thought and then we'll continue the dialogue.
Well, Kiki, isn't there something you wanted to say to Rafter?
No, not really. Just feels like we're all relying a bit too much on him is all. We should keep going.
Oh boy, and he's so stubborn. Oh, you two are simply dazzling as always. Just so you know, we were also fending off wild Pokemon while you were away. So me and my team are just about spent.
Good God, girl, get a potion.
Since just all I've got left. If something happens, you better save me.
I assume it's inspired by like King K Rule, but the YouTube account's just called King K, and was talking about Lysander as a villain in X and Y, and was like, well, you know, his like plot and reason why is super vague. Maybe it could have been a plot where, you know, he was in the process of trying to keep Kalos beautiful. He was doing things that are helping Kalos' future, but really destructive to the place now. That's entirely the director in Sword and Shield's plot instead, actually. Which, granted, that villain plot was a very good one. It was just written in a way where a lot of characters were like, crazy kids shouldn't be involved in this, like, political issue. It's like, that's the entire thesis statement of all Pokemon stories. Let me be involved in the political issue. My Terra Orb. I think it's reacting to something.
Huh, you're right. Mine is too. I'm picking up a truly astounding level of terrestrial energy. Seems to be coming from in there. Are we finally at the finish line?
The hidden treasure.
Hey, where do you think you're going? Ooh, I can't wait another second. The truth behind the Violet book is so close now. Oh, not you too. Us too sometimes, I swear.
All right.
Feels like a time to save.
Yeah. Not to. I mean, you know, I do wonder what happens if you die here. What happens?
Oh, I mean, the world turns to cinders. The world turns to ash, actually.
A lot of people were theorizing would go back to Kalos in the DLC prior to it coming out. This didn't pan out, but it's still neat to theorize about. Yeah, because the part where in real life where the Iberian Peninsula connects to France is like an area that's like shaded off in black on the map in Paldea. So people are like, oh yeah, that would be an area we'd go to in the DLC, and we just don't. What a bait and switch.
What is this place? The vibes here are on a totally different level.
The hidden treasure. Where is it? Oh, in this particular lighting, his hair is purple with a green band, which is kind of very similar to what the Loyal 3 kind of color scheme looks like. That's fun.
There, Kieran. Up ahead. There's something among those pillars.
A tiny little lad. This stone's the hidden treasure?
Give me a moment. I just need to check something.
Gimme. If I can get the hidden treasure of Area Zero, I can finally beat Rafter.
You still going on about that nonsense?
Shut it, sis. Rafter is everything I've ever wanted. He's got strong Pokémon. They can go anywhere they want, and they can be friends with anyone. I loved Ogerpon since forever ago, but even Ogerpon chose them over me.
But Kiki, you did your best too.
Even you, sis. You were all being nasty toward him at first, but then boom, you're like best friends in no time.
Well...
I've got nothing. I worked so hard, and for what? I still lost in the end. This is all I have left now.
Miss Briar's just like, I'm reading. Found it. This crystal is definitely what we're looking for. Go on, Kieran. Pull with everything you've got. Show us the hidden treasure of Area Zero.
Do it, kid. Kill him.
Yes, harness the hate flowing through your veins. There's no doubting it. This crystal must be Terrapagos. I've come here to reward he who yanks hardest.
Did you drop this gold axe or this silver axe? Magical Girl transformation sequence activate. Such eyeliner.
No. Oh, that's you, right.
No. He throws a Master Ball on it. Yo, it's mine.
Damn.
Imagine if this doesn't work. That would be hilarious. Yep.
That was Terapagos? You got it, right?
Finally.
Very well done, Kieran. The fact that you brought along a Master Ball tells me you were well prepared for this. Now I can study Terapagos whenever I want. But there's no time like the present.
I do need to take this off you.
Yes, please hand that over right now. Think you could give us a little demonstration of Terapagos' power right now?
Well, you heard her, Rafter. I'm also itching to see what Terapagos can do. Get ready so we can start.
I'm imagining this thing is just going to be the weakest shit possible.
You are going to get so expanding forced right now, kid.
Your ass is going to get expanded.
Are you ready? Alright, get in a position. Come on, ladies. Let's get in formation.
Yes, if it's level 1, I will laugh so hard.
Level 1. Level 1. I hope you've braced yourself. This time, I'll definitely beat you, Rafter. You won't show your face around me ever again. Oh, turning up the volume for the beats.
Okay, singles.
Oh, That's a good thing I didn't put Indeedee first. Okay. Go, Terapagos. Show Rafter what you're made of. What level is it? Oh, it's just... Ah, it's a boss health bar. I see. Booster energy.
Great track so far.
I'm waiting for like a drop, but let's get a
combo. I feel like it's coming.
So this is the Hidden Treasure's true form. With this, I can win for sure. Oh god. You have a thing I'm weak to. I was not expecting this. Tachyon Cutter is special. Okay. I don't want to Terra because I know you do bonus damage onto that state, so I'm going to Tachyon Cutter and see where I get with that. Distorting type matchups. To force it to resist. Okay. Interesting.
I'm wondering if this is like, I mean, it forces inversion battle rules. So it just flips type matchups.
Okay, so what resists steel?
I think it may be rock. Because like it's
okay.
resisting ice. Okay, I just used fire and that was neutral, it seems. Oh, it knows water pulse. That's unfortunate.
It seems to have a pretty wide range of stuff that it can do, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna focus miss. Let's go. Iron Crown dies this turn anyway. Let's see if I can land it. Okay, let's go. Oh, get lost. Goodbye.
Oh my god, I'm almost there.
Huh? There's a weakness?
Should be far greater than this. Could it be we're missing something? Like love.
Alright, Iron Crown, you did your best. Do you have anything else in the squad that does fighting type damage? Not really.
Okay, just cleared it.
Okay. I don't think it's ground type, even though it has earth power, so I'm going to throw something with levitate and hope that that works for me. Yeah, there we go. I love that Iron Crown's head spins around like a robot on the fritz when it faints. Oh, yes.
Right. I think that's very funny.
I want to 3D print a miniature of it so bad. It's so cool. Well, why? I thought if I just had Terapagos, if I had the hidden treasure of Area Zero, it would make me stronger. I thought it'd let me beat Rafter.
Kiki, that's enough. It's time to stop this. No, something's not right. Its terrestrial energy output is far too low. Not to mention the fact that it looks different from the illustration in the Violet Book.
So, Terapagos isn't the hidden treasure of Area Zero?
No, I'm sure it is. We must be missing something. A way to transform it into the treasure.
I was expecting Kieran to terrestrialize it from jump, so it was, yeah.
Of course. Terapagos is made of terrestrial energy. Kieran, you must terrestrialize Terapagos this instant. If my hunch is correct, Terapagos will resonate with the energy from your Terra Orb, and the hidden treasure will finally reveal its true brilliance.
Got it.
And use this to destroy Rafter.
Whoa. Controller rumbling.
I knew it. The Scarlet Book was right. Terapagos, it is fully awakened firm. This is the hidden treasure of Area Zero.
Ah!
Things are getting out of hand, Kiki. Should return Terapagos to its ball.
Okay. Come back, Terapagos. Denied. Huh? It won't go back inside. Why? Nope. We're back, baby. So,
Oh, another failure! Its energy output is going haywire. We're all in serious danger if we can't get under control. I'm sorry, kids, but please, you need to stop Terapagos. Come on, Kiki, you need to do something too.
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. This is all my fault.
Oh, that's funny.
I mean, because my my Iron Crown is dead, it put Indeedee out instead, which is not the best option here, but you know what? We'll let it rock.
It's the setup. I'm leading with Carol for the Aurora Veil.
Let's see here.
Oh my god.
How fast is this fucking thing?
I mean, keep in mind, this seems like raid rules.
We're not timed, but
Actually, I think I'm wrong. I think that's not raid rules.
Terra Starstorm. I do have the special defense buff from the seed, so actually this isn't a terrible thing. Oh, like no damage, okay. Terrestrializing your Pokemon might help. Yeah,
Oh, Blizzard did barely anything.
No, you got a
Again,
Terra. But oh, you can't
yeah.
Terra yet. You have to attack enough times. I see. Alright. Terra Starstorm is a spread attack signature. This does not help.
Mine has just been, my sinister has just been using Light Dew, which is keeping me afloat pretty well, thankfully.
Now's your chance. Indeed. Alright. Oh, I'm Terra Ghost, am I? Alright.
Oh! Blizzard got the freeze off on Terapagos! That's incredible! I had
No, I mean, you can
Oh my
freeze
God.
Raidmon.
Wait, Sinister just used Matcha Gotcha. Tell me that doesn't thaw it. It fucking thought it, you bastard. I cannot believe I got a fucking freeze off and it immediately, my quote-unquote ally immediately thought it. I will never forgive you.
Sinister's just too strong.
Yeah, never mind, Toasty Turtle friend.
Oh god, it's part normal, so this Terra Ghost is fully useless. Fuck, okay.
Oh no!
Alright, well, indeed he's dead. So I no longer actually have a Terra type to... Can I Terra more than one Mon, or are we fucked?
Okay, Terrapagos, Sizcho used Rage Powder, and thankfully Terrapagos chose to use Zen Headbutt, so actually mattered.
Okay, yeah, so you have multiple attempts to terrestrialize, I see. In that case, I'm going to...
I got another freeze off.
Hey! Psychic noise. Because I've never seen this attack happen before. Okay. Didn't do much damage, but you're prevented from healing. Not that I think it can heal, but
Oh my god, and it just unfroze itself by...
Oh, yeah, this Mon knows fucking Earth Power. Shit. Okay, fine. My team is not very well equipped to something that actually has Earth Power. If this genuinely chews through my team, because this should be a double spread thing, but Carmine only has one Mon, I'm going to be very upset. I might be lucky and get the para, maybe? Because then I can... no, it's part normal type. Spamming Hex is not going to do anything. Earth
If
Power...
it's part normal type, I think I'm gonna see what I can do with Castanet.
Yes, because it's weak to fighting moves. So yeah, it is part normal.
And it uses Zen Headbutt. This is a bad idea.
It has
I still have Aurora Veil up, thank god.
it has pretty good spread moves to defend itself, I guess, from its weird typing.
Oh, Drain Punch was not very effective.
Huh.
Because I guess it's flipping the type chart.
Because I used Focus Blast previously and it was super effective. So I don't know.
Did you use that on this form or in the previous
On the previous form, Terra Star
I think
Storm
that
does
may be the difference.
Terra Star Storm does a lot of fucking damage. It is genuinely
Okay.
sweeping my team. This is a problem.
I got a flinch off with Iron Head. That maybe...
Yeah, because it's just going to Earth Power Newfoundland. Okay. I am going to have to use some items to make sure I don't lose this fight. I don't know what happens if we lose the fight.
I mean, hey, it could be interesting to find out if you want, but
Uh-huh.
oh yeah, getting that Will-O-Wisp on it could be huge.
Oh no, because it has a barrier up, like raid battles. So you, in raid battles, if it has a barrier up, it's immune to status downs and status effects. I always forget this.
It's fair.
I will get the reflect up at the very least.
Yeah, I think starting out with Aurora Veil up was a very important thing for me. So I'm gonna switch Karo back in.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm pretty sure I lose here. It can just Earth Power and kill Newfoundland immediately.
I mean, you have the Sash, but that's not going to be enough.
Maybe I can get a turn 1 Swords Dance off, go to 1 HP, Bitter Blade, and heal myself back up, but it'll just Earth Power
That
twice.
makes sense. Yeah.
Because that is the strat for using them on competitively, but who knows whether that will actually matter here. No, it doesn't actually kill. Okay, fine. Maybe I'll do enough damage with Bit Blades to get the health back. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Yeah, that healed basically nothing. It's gonna Earth Power again, I lose. Fuck me. Okay. Well, I guess we get to find out what happens when you lose this fight. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Where does it even put me?
Due to an error in the code, you have restarted the game.
Is this fully the start of the area? Oh my god.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, so moving my boxes around because NDD is not useful here. Also, stuff that's weak to Earth Power is also a huge problem, so I'm gonna have to remove those. Vogue might be of use here.
Man, getting through the first phase wasn't that bad. I think partially due to the freezes and partially because I actually had someone by my side, but
yeah, no, the spending turns on Rage Powder when they just used spread moves and ignored it was like, great, cool. You're actively hindering me here. Thank you.
I kind of suspect that Aaron, I kind of suspect they won't need to redo any of the story, but just run all the way back or something.
Cool. Well, I'm glad we know that now. I should have just used revives. Fucking whatever. I mean, being able to team reset is probably for the best, actually, because the set that I went in was designed for doubles, not a single raid boss.
Oh, because I Terra'd, the Terra Starfall was super effective against me. Jesus. This is rough.
Oh, will I have to fight Kieran again? Dunno. Hopefully not. It wouldn't make sense to fight Kieran again. I guess everybody's just in fucking danger while I work out where I need to go next, because I do not remember the path I took before. I guess this area was not where aggression is.
Boy, I wish you were not clicking fucking Zen Headbutt. This is... Yeah, this being like, yes, my dancer team, a strat that totally works in singles.
Yes, yeah, no. Indeed, he has never been more useless. All right. Also random, I'm irrationally bothered by there being TMs down here. Why are there TMs down here? Oh my god, do I really have to fight you again? I have to fight Kieran again.
Well, I guess this was the last point in the story where you had control over your character.
Fuck's sake. Saving.
It's a very basic fight. It's a little unfortunate, but I don't think it'll take very long.
I know what it's weak to now, so I can just spam Draining Punch at it, but like...
Okay, I finally got past the second phase.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping that against Terapagos, not against Terapagos, with my Volcanion, I can just click Fiery Dance and use that to carry me through.
Volcarona.
Thank you. Yes, not Volcanion.
All right. Let's take this from the top.
Destroy the baby.
So it changes how its weaknesses work one time, huh?
I don't think it's just one time. I think it's just constantly.
The only scenario I can imagine is that Robo-Turo/Sada spent years going around and planting them in places for fun, because it's the only thing to do while stuck in Area Zero. Fair enough. Hey, congratulations on obtaining your cookie. Oh yeah, no, this Mon is weak to psychic. Fair enough. A light screen there, that's probably for the best. Oh no, Zen Headbutt's a physical move, isn't it? Shit. Well. Should I switch? Switching might be really useful to do at this point. Oh yeah, you're gonna try and Zen Headbutt a third time and I can block that. I guess tactical pivots, knowing what move's gonna come in, is maybe for the best. Avoid rounds of damage by tactical switches. Yeah, there we go.
Maybe. It just seems to keep clicking on what's going to be super effective against you, and like if you have something you can switch to that is not weak to that, then that's good. But no point in just switching without doing anything else.
Oh, it doesn't seem to immediately have an answer to Dark Flying. The Water Pulse confused though. That's fun. That's great. I love that for me.
Very rude.
But Iron Jugulus's attack is so low, confusion damage is not really a huge concern.
This is purely to deny you turns and annoy you.
Actually, this is sensible. Snarl lowers its special attack, so anything it does try to do at me does hit less. Come on. No, it missed? I didn't realize Air Slash wasn't guaranteed. Fuck.
I think it might be 95.
If this reconfuses... Okay, it did not reconfuse. That Water Pulse did not reconfuse. It missed again!
What? Okay, I gotta look this up now. It is 95. Congratulations on getting... what is... Jeez. That is a 0.0025% for... Not that low. That is a 1 in 0.0025 chance of that happening. Good job.
All right, cool. None of my team are dead this time, which does make...
Oh, I should have clicked Roost.
Which does make this time round a little bit easier. I don't enjoy that I have to sit through this full cutscene again.
Can you not press start to skip it?
Nope.
Maybe not.
Not these kind of like text box ones anyway.
Okay, I confused it with Hurricane and Terror Starstorm's coming out, which I think will kill my last Mon. That sucks. I was really close to getting past phase 3.
Oh, there's a third phase. Okay, fuck.
It seems like it is going to put up 4 shields, and by,
Oh,
phase,
right,
just
I see.
Shield.
I see. I didn't even get past shield set 1. I got fucking swept.
So.
I mean, it's appropriate that this is a final boss and the fact that it doesn't go down very easy.
Let's see, now to completely reconsider what I'm bringing.
I am bringing some level 90 plus mons for this at this point, to be honest. But and I think the game expects you to.
Yeah, this is clearly end game content.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, let's see. Could do, yeah. Decisions with what I've got on me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck. Wide Guard would block Starstorm.
True. Oh shit, I am so glad you said that. I am so glad you said that.
I know Pokemon mechanics. 1 in 400. Okay, excellent.
So, you know, that it happens every other day, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let's hope the future base is not dropped.
Future base is currently damaged, but hopefully Sinister will start with Life Do and not waste my time.
Also realizing, damn, I need to go and use some PP ups, because having 8 blizzards instead of
5, yes. Mm-hmm.
Very different scenario.
Wide Guard. So how about you Starstorm now, asshole? Yeah, there we go. Blocked. Blocked. None of you are free from sin. Although I was hoping Sinister would use Life Do that turn, but Drain Punch.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. I can't just Wide Guard forever. My ally isn't actually doing any attacks.
Where is this child? I need to destroy him on my path to catching for caster.
Something that works for Pokemon, Fire Emblem, and even that tactical game I forgot with the name of. With guns and snake
XCOM.
people. Oh, right. Yeah. The rounding of effects. Yeah. If it's not 100%, it's 50%. Is very much a thing that you bear in mind for shit like
it's always a 50% chance because either it works or it doesn't work.
Haha. All right, now I can Terra Focus Punch. Sorry, Drain Punch, and that should probably give me some pretty reasonable sustain.
Well, I'm glad they didn't rob us of $1 billion for taking out less. Keep in mind, Drain Punch is not very effective.
It's been super effective consistently for me.
I have no idea how the type of effectiveness in this
I
works.
swear it's rock normal standard, so it's like 4 times weak to.
Okay, fighting kept on being not very effective.
Unless it did some shit about changing its own type, but
I wonder if it is pulling some random baloney. Like literally may be random.
It absorbed terrestrial energy? Into Zone Headbutt, which I am weak to, so I would rather you not. Into Sinister, though, instead of me. Excellent. Good. It is very annoying that Carmine only has 1 Pokemon, and you don't just get to throw in a second one of yours when she dies.
Wait, I think I might know what it is. I think it might be copying the type of the first attack you use against it. I could be wrong, but I just used Bullet Punch, which was not very effective, and now Okay, no, a flying attack seemed neutral.
It did just change its type, so now Drain Punch for me is not very effective. So
Okay.
I can maybe Spirit Break his lowest special attack. That works here because it only does special moves, so I can bully it that way. Does no Zen Headbutt, but that's fine. Ow. I do have Mon that can do psychic attacks in the follow-up, so I should be alright. I guess the changing of the type is just for this particular fight to be, like, difficult and nonsensy for you. Alright. Future Base is out here. Future Base is out here, but that's perfectly fine. Assuming you are now... Your type has now changed. What do I change to instead? Let's see. If I can get acrobatic strats going, maybe you'll be able to get some shenanigans on. Ooh, terrestrializing immediately, you say? I would love to do that and then use Dire Claw.
Yeah, I wonder why it sometimes lets you do it immediately.
I think it's literally every 2 turns, regardless of...
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Because I assumed, like, raid battles where it's you have to attack with that Pokemon 2 turns. It just seems to be every 2 turns, which is much more, yes, Dire Claw, come through!
But it seems, I thought it said something about, like, oh, you still need to, words.
Oh, that wasn't enough to me to eat my berry.
Twice. Like, you can't just use Protect to stall it out, I don't think.
Hold on. I don't have berry on my gal. Fuck's sake. No.
I mean, I guess acrobatics is still hitting max.
It's still stab, but
No, I mean it's acrobatics is max damage. It's just no unburden bonus.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I am finally getting through the cutscene to start the fight again.
All right, that is round 2 of Breaking Shields. This is going considerably better with a team that is actually designed for this.
I'm hoping I find as much success. I'm a little worried, but we'll see what happens.
I can't help anyone. Let's do it together. Stop being a dead weight. I do need another person in this doubles match.
I'm fucking dying out here, bud.
Oh, and his eyes have stopped being snake-like because he's our friend again. Ah!
Weenie roar.
Friendship. Are you still paralyzed is the question. You are not, okay. Do I get free? Or do you get to attack?
This is why I was so salty earlier when it was like, okay, I get the freeze off immediately thawed by allied move. Okay, I got another freeze immediately thawed by phase 1 ending.
Well, let's spin the wheel with Miss Thang again and see if we can get enough. Paralysis again, let's go!
Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. What resists steel?
Water.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out if I do something to try and change its type, what would be the
Oh, ground also resists still, maybe? But I know water definitely resists still.
I'm just going to click Sword Stance a couple times and hope that goes okay.
Ooh, Dragon Chip!
I hate you, unless it clicks Zen Headbutt. We'll find out. It's very slow, it seems. And there's Terra Starstorm. Okay.
Ooh. Oh, my previous special attack drops actually have paid off. Terra Starstorm is hitting for a lot less now.
Very nice.
And I can Terra, so I can Terra Ghost into Hex, and since it's paralyzed, it'll do way more damage. Fuck yeah, let's go.
Please, Life Dew. I'm begging for a Life Dew.
My kingdom for a life dew.
For real. And it's Terra Starstorm before it even acted. Well, Sinister is almost dead in the first round. This is pretty bad.
It died in the first round for me too, ain't that strong?
Oh, and it used Life Dew now after my Pokemon fainted.
Ah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It doesn't have Normal's immunity anymore. No, because it was it Terra typed into something that was weak to electricity, which I don't think there's anything that is weak to electric and immune to ghost. So yeah, it seems at the end of every round it changes what its type is, so we've been working out as we go. But now it seems that it doesn't have a shield up anymore, so I can beat the shit out of it.
Okay, I got a Roar Veil, then Sinistra managed to live. Instead of clicking Life Dew, it clicked Matcha Gotcha, but at least Matcha Gotcha healed it by 7 HP. Very cool.
Get out
man,
of here.
It's gonna be okay.
Maybe it'll go inside a ball now. I know I can count on you, Rafter. You got this. Like, this would also be cute to put in a beast ball. It's fine though. That's okay. What other rare balls do I want to use here? Dream Ball might be cute. Dream Ball would be cute. Yeah.
Dream Ball's a good choice. Okay. I'm able to Terra now, and I'm behind Aurora Veil, so hopefully the Starball won't just utterly murder me.
Destroy. It does so much damage and it's spread. Like, what the fuck?
And I don't even have Sinistra anymore, so the damage is not being reduced at all. Ooh, Terra Ice Blizzard was not enough to take it down. Do I survive Terra Starstorm? Please, I'm begging you.
Let me live.
I lived with 30 HP.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Clean up.
I'm going to be straight up. If I'm in danger of losing this again, I'm just going to use items to heal up.
That is perfectly reasonable.
If I was not streaming it, maybe I would try, but
this process takes so long with the cutscene, like, absolutely.
With the cutscene, with the dependence on your allies to just
not throw,
moves intelligently is like, oh.
God, I watching those streams where people are like playing Sword and Shield, and it's the matches where Hop teams up with you, and just attacking into Hop on purpose. Like, the threat was so low, it's like, no, I'm just gonna kill my ally before I can even do anything else. Spending the entire of like the macro corporation like elevator fight against all those steel types, just bullying his double.
Okay, Blizzard, give me a freeze. There was no freeze. Okay, Carol, the Alolan Ninetales, is going straight to hell. Let's see. Okay, options for what's next. I could go with Volcarona. Snow has stopped. Man, I still have Aurora Veil up. I'm going to do this stupid-ass strat. I am sending out Hyson the Kingdra. I'm going to focus energy and then just drop a shit ton of free Dracos.
I mean, absolutely, being able to, hey, I'm not being punished by the special attack drop is always juicy.
Oh, that did almost half my health.
Oh.
Just Terra Starstorm. Okay, it unfortunately is moving before me. Let's see how a Draco goes.
With no music in the background, this now actually feels incredibly tense.
Yeah, I'm realizing this is kind of a bad idea. Okay, I got a crit, but it obviously didn't do very much.
Oh, because you've not terrored yet.
Correct. I could try to terror right now, but it will move before me. I'm going to save us a little bit. I'm just going to throw a hyper potion at my Kingdra.
Yeah, that's fair. Go get him. I like that. Now, would it sound more tense if we put Lavender Town in the background? I mean, bet. Hold on.
You know, I'm realizing, okay, so I lived that. I should be able to Terra. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Instead of doing Draco, I could keep, because I'm Terra Water, I could keep on doing Muddy Water. It is 85% accuracy, but dropping the opponent's accuracy repeatedly could be really useful.
The special attack drops I was getting off definitely made the latter parts of that fight a lot more survivable. Also, yeah, we put on some World of Horror soundtrack in the background while we're cleaning up.
Okay. Big fancy hat coming out. Oh god, no, it's yeah, Terra Starstorms and then immediately kills me. I just completely wasted this. Oh man, that's rough. Okay. I didn't even get an attack off with that. Kingdra is not usable for this because it is not fast enough. Let's see. I can. Okay, I'm really hoping my Volcarona can do this with Fiery Dances to raise my special attack and just...
What level is your team operating at again?
It is varying between 75 and 85-ish, I think.
Yeah, that feels pretty low for what this is asking of you.
Yeah, Hyperion is 88. See. Oh my god, that did half. Bug Buzz is super effective, you say? I mean... Okay. Dropping another max potion in hopes of just... It makes a bad choice or so. I truly don't know what I'm hoping for aside from a good damage roll, maybe. Zen Headbutt. I'm glad it's not choosing Water Pulse because that would probably be even worse for me.
Yeah,
I can't fucking PP stall this thing. That's not a thing. I'm gonna click Giga Drain and hope.
It is interesting to kind of think about what Raidmon do and don't have access to mechanically. Like, do they have PP? Clearly, they can be frozen.
Missed.
Ooh.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm Terra Grass, but I think if this says Bug Buzz is super effective, do I trust it? Do you think I do?
Yeah. No, it's consistent.
Okay. Oh man, I really, really hope this doesn't get wasted. Yeah, I'm really hoping this will let me just blow through this phase, and then I think Kieran's special little guy will come out.
Hydrapple is pretty useful since it actually has the slowdown on it, so you would be able to, if you revive your Kingdra, be faster than it. But
okay, Bug Buzz did work, and I'm now past phase 2. Oh no, my hat broke. This is so sad. Surely it can't keep doing that over and over, though.
Well.
And I'm going to be hitting Kieran with the... Kieran, help me!
What the fuck are you doing? Just watching this happen.
Come on, Kieran. Yeah, the first time around I managed to get to this point. But I just had so little left. I definitely have more left, and also am just okay with using items.
Got to keep the pace going.
Exactly.
We're at the rough time that we would be running our show now anyway, right? So we can wrap up the story from here and call it quits after we're done.
Yes, indeed.
Also, to respond to chat briefly, mentioned there because they're all like, "Yeah, World of Horror." I'm so glad that with the game now officially out, they also have the official release of the soundtrack, so I don't have to use fucking YouTube rips for it anymore.
Oh, they dropped an official release. Where? Please link, because I've been wanting to pick that up.
So the full soundtrack is available properly on Steam, because you can buy the soundtrack without buying the game if you don't already have the game handy. You can buy the soundtrack on Bandcamp, but only one of the two artists, because there are two artists that put the soundtrack together. So the other artists' soundtracks aren't present. Oh
no.
It's just, you know, a legal thing, being able to split the money correctly and all that kind of thing. So the Steam version has all of it. To be fair, though, or to be honest, the version that is on Bandcamp has all the songs I adore from the game are from the same composer, so the Bandcamp version is fine. But if you want the complete set, you'd want the
complete set is probably sensible.
Yeah, the one that's actually playing now is from the other artist of the two. So, you know, they still put out some bangers as well. But Bulletin Mystery and Bulletin Combat, my two favorite songs from that game are so good. They have such a prog rock feeling to them, which is so surprising to hear in like chiptune. I'm like, yeah, who knew I wanted to headbang to being attacked by my own printer?
Which one is the one made by, or not made by? There was one that I matched up with animals a while back, I think.
That probably would have been Bulletin.
Okay.
The Bulletin or Forest, which is also by that composer and also sick as fuck. Yeah, no, World of Horror is a very good game. It is similar, because it's trying to kind of pull on the strings of both RPG roguelikes and PC 98 RPGs. Its interface is intentionally very obtuse and doesn't explain everything to you that you feel like, oh, I should know this to be able to navigate things. So if you're not the kind of person that is okay with being thrown, like, you know, a lot of information, be like, I'll work this out as I go, and if I happen to lose as I'm learning things, that's okay, that doesn't annoy me, you might find your first playthrough of it quite frustrating. But the information in it is pretty easy to look up. To be candid, if you look up the streams that I've done of World of Horror on my YouTube channel, I tend to directly explain all the basic need-to-know mechanics in the first 10-15 minutes, so you can World of Horror is fun to watch as somebody who doesn't like horror. Yes, I am also, I don't know how I feel about playing horror games. I don't like the idea of being scared, but World of Horror works for me reasonably well because it's very spooky imagery and tone, but there isn't like a monster in real time chasing me down trying to get me, which is what puts the shits up me, to be honest. Friend of the show, Tom, got me Signalis for Christmas because it's apparently a very, very good cyberpunk anime horror game. Apparently it has a lot of references to Resident Evil in its mechanics, a game series which I have never played. And I'm like, I really want to check this out. This game looks sick and everybody says the game is amazing. It looks scary though, so I don't want it. But I didn't buy it, so if I play it and I'm like, no, this is too scary for me, I can't do it, I'm not gonna feel too put out. But I do need to actually knuckle down and play it. I'll probably play it on stream next week. I have next week off for my birthday, so I'm gonna be streaming more than I would normally. So maybe we'll set aside some time for some of that. Anyway, enough rambling. How are you getting on, Rafi?
I am slowly chipping away at it. I am so relieved that Kieran has the full set of 5 here, because Hydrapple is dead, but Dragonite is out. I brought Carol back, so we're getting Aurora Veil back up. The third wall is nearly down. It's just, honestly, we might chip it out without terroring again.
Actually, let's go get.
Do you have any interest in getting back to
playing Silent Hill with you? I mean, yeah. It's finding the time. I mean, like, I'm currently we are currently playing through Monster Hunter Rise's 2 campaigns. because I got that for Rafi for as like a
Oh,
birthday present
broke
earlier
the
this
shield.
year. Ooh, yes, nice.
And we weren't even tarot for that.
Mmm.
And it looks like it tried to put up a shield again and failed or something. I don't know.
The last time it tries to and can't really manifest it. So if this is the fourth attempt, it's like, oh, it's out of Terrestrial Energy. Beat the shit out of it, kid.
I'm glad Carmine gave me permission to go all out. I was really worried.
But yeah. No, I'm currently enjoying playing Monster Hunter Rise. When we finish that campaign, we might spend Mondays going and trying Silent Hill again. I'm enjoying playing it this way because I've set it to easy. It's less scary having another person present. And if I get stuck and I'm really impatient, somebody who's beaten the game already can tell me information about how to proceed. So it is a very low frustration way of playing a game that might piss me off otherwise, which I think helps.
Meanwhile, I enjoy... I think I do enjoy the idea of feeling scared, but less out of like a... I don't know. I really enjoy the atmosphere of horror. I think there can be something kind of exhilarating about like the fear of like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. But how, whether that will actually like, oh, maybe I'll go inside a ball now. Okay, so let's see. I think... Thanks, Kieran, for not going like, no, you're my Vorbo.
All the cute Pokemon belong to me, he says, turning into Rouge the Bat.
I am going with the Beast Ball.
Okay. Yeah, no, reasonable. I spent mine on the lock.
I had 3 of them for some reason.
You probably got lucky on the lotto or whatever.
Oh, maybe.
All right, enough of the World of Horror jams then, if your Pokemon has been obtained.
I'm just watching the animation.
Actually, this is also a good
are we
time for me
name
to
our
reset.
Terrapagos together?
Yeah, we can do that. Give me a minute. Oop, there we go. I have to dip into the boxes for it, but yeah, we can. I need to go and name. I need to decide what to. I need to decide to name what to name my Iron Crown. Actually,
is it over? Is everyone okay? Yeah, how about you?
How about you? It was not okay.
I'm fine, thank you. Perfectly unharmed.
Well, good for you.
I let my obsession lead you on to a very dangerous situation. It's simply inexcusable. I'm so sorry, everyone. You should be. You're completely fixated on this terrestrial stuff. You gotta keep your obsessiveness in check. Yes, you're absolutely right.
I messed up too. I looked up to Rafter for so long. I wanted to be like him so badly. I didn't know what else to do. But I guess I just don't have it in me to be like them after all. Finally, I can let it go. Don't sell yourself short. Yes, going to be named like the Cassette Beast, Yellow King Hunter, that's right. But I just...
I swear, I've got such a silly younger brother. Yeah, you finally let it go.
Why are you crying? Get it together, girl.
Oh, you two must have been so scared. But you all shone brilliantly just now. You were truly dazzling. And in the end, our rafter even managed to catch Terrapagos. So I think we can consider our little expedition into Area Zero good and finished. Time to head back to Blueberry Academy.
God, we have to climb all the way back out of this? On foot? No, that's like hours.
You have an escape rope, right?
I guess once they get back to the subsurface, they can call a taxi, but she does have terrestrial earrings on her ears. Sorry.
Need to get in touch with Gita. No, scratch that. I need to get a publisher first.
Hey, Rafter, Look, I know I caused a lot of trouble for the League Club and everyone. I wanted to give everybody a proper apology, including you, Rafter. So, I'm sorry. And I guess what I'm trying to say is, I want to make things right. So, do you think we could start over from zero and be friends again? Hey!
We're gonna leave you two behind if you don't keep up.
The dawn of a new friendship. Congratulations! Oh god, do we get Ed Sheeran? I have to mute the stream if we do.
I don't know, this could be a different song. I don't remember what the credit song sounded like.
No, neither do I.
I think that, it's a Toby Fox remix of Ed Sheeran. That's funny. I like that.
I mean, I'll see if we get VOD muted, but
He's so crushed that...
So crushed, it should be fine, yeah? Yeah.
I mean, but I guess that's going off of the idea that, it's not like the AI recognizes what Ed Sheeran sounds like, just matches the waveform.
Mm-hmm.
So if we keep talking, then
maybe it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So
hey, that was the Indigo Disc. What did you think, Caster?
I mean, I liked the interplay of characters in Indigo Disc more than Teal Mask, I think. It built on properly, I think, from Teal Mask, but the new characters that they added had a lot more going on than just Kieran and Carmine's bully nonsense.
Pokémon, balloon, Pokémon,
real.
Yeah, I am glad this one is not. This one feels like it had an actual ending, which I mean, I know. The Indigo Mask was kind of just part one, but
yeah.
I think I definitely preferred this over the Indigo Mask. I'm sorry, the Teal Mask. Goodness, and not just in a like, yes, this one finished the story, but like the terrarium is an interesting environment as opposed to the Kitakami, which is an environment. It's not bad.
It's nice, but it's not very exciting to walk around.
No. The focus on doubles is really nice. I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed several of the challenges.
Lumineer's ass song. I mean, Ed Sheeran.
This is what happens when Toby Fox remixes Ed Sheeran. Yeah, so I would say man, this is still like, it still feels like there's a good amount of this that I'm kind of like, it's okay. Like,
yeah, it's still a Pokemon story, and I don't think as strong as the ending of main campaign by any stretch. But I had a good time learning about these new kids who have much more of a chip on their shoulder than most of the kids we ran into previously. Like, they were kind of like, oh no, we are the best of the best with things to prove. And they act like it, which was good. The Drayton fight genuinely was, even though the first time I was like, man, I just got clapped in a way that's quite frustrating. I was like, oh, this guy means business. I do wonder if Teal Mask works better during the course of a main story playthrough, like as a smaller side adventure to the larger story.
Yeah, because like thinking about my experience with Sword and Shield, I played that with the DLC pass and was like able to kind of dip in and out of the, not the Isle of Armor, the other one, and it was like, yeah, that was a nice way to do it. I have no idea how the pacing of this works with the pacing of Scarlet and Violet base, like whether I don't know when things would be gated for that, so that you don't just start the game and then immediately fuck off to Terapagos.
Because I think my main thing that I was not a fan of the main campaign is that it was so insistent on being a sandbox. Its pacing was kind of fucky. So it meant that you could play the entire game without really interacting with the school at all, and so that kind of side of the story, because there's a whole bunch of characters in there with full arcs where you get to know them and they grow to like you, and you just don't have to engage with that at all. And I'm like, you're so close to having a Persona-style experience where you're alternating between adventuring and mundane catching up with the people in your life. And I think if the game was paced in a way where if you did a couple of locations and then had to return to school again, speedrunners would fucking bristle about it. But I think it would do a lot better to make it feel like a complete location and world to experience, if that makes sense. So yeah, being able to jump between those areas and get those different sideline storylines going, I think is cool when games do that. Yeah, one of my friends deliberately went as long as possible without having to go back to school so they could go full delinquent mode. Bing bong, bing bing. This is an announcement for the following student. Rafter from Uva Academy. Ms. Breyer would like to see you in classroom 1-4. She has some important news to share with you regarding the terrestrial phenomenon. I mean, we can conclude... Do we want to, like, resolve what this is and then call it there? Yeah.
I think... Oh, did you want to...
Oh, do battles or whatever. I mean, we can. I have the energy to continue to go and do so.
Yeah. I think we talked to Miss Breyer for a little, wrap up, name Terapagos, and then do the battle. How's that sound?
Sure, that's fine. All right, Miss, what you got to say?
Hey, Rafter, glad to see you. You feeling rested and recovered after our big adventure down in the Underdepths?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, youth really is an enviable thing. I'm still feeling all wrung out despite having been back for a while now. But on to why I called you here. Since our return, I've been writing up everything we discovered on our expedition. Honestly, I've hardly slept. I obtained Gita's permission to turn it all into a book, but don't worry. I made sure to skip a few details and omit the names of those involved, so no credit to you. So voila, a proof copy of the book, freshly delivered from my publisher, just for you.
In a day?
Wow. I behaved recklessly in the Underdepths. I don't know what we would have done if it weren't for you. You truly deserve a copy of this book. I just hope it's sufficient as an apology.
No, monetary compensation. Give me money.
Right. But there was something else I needed to check with you. Do you mind showing your terror orb, Rafter? I thought as much. It's behaving just like Kieran's and Carmine's orbs. I think it might be because your orbs were directly exposed to the energy from Terapagos. Kieran and Carmine say that ever since the Underdepths, they've been able to terrestrialize their Pokémon without charging their terror orbs.
Oh.
Actually, there's one more piece of news I should share with you related to those deepest depths. You know the terrarium core that hangs from the ceiling of the terrarium?
Uh-huh.
Well, until now, I've been keeping it topped up with a mixture of Paldean soil and water from the crystal pool in Kitakami. That's how we've been able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon on our academy grounds. But the other day, I tried adding crystals I'd collected from the Underdepths to that mix, and it caused the properties of the core to change. The result? Pokémon shining in rainbow colors have started appearing all over the terrarium, and they have the stellar Terra type. Thanks to this, my research into the terrestrial phenomenon is shining brighter than ever.
Boost to moves, but only once per move type.
Interesting.
Moves, no other moves of that same type will get the boost. And in Terra Raid battles, all moves will be boosted without limit. Oh, so they are raid battle destroyers.
Oh, and there was one last thing. A man in a blue suit was looking for you over by the entrance to the academy. That's all I have to report for now. Thanks for setting aside some time to chat. I'm off to pay a visit to my publisher, so I'll leave you to it. Next time we meet, I'll ask you for a good long look at Terapagos. Till then. Yeah, I'll skip the part where you wasted a ton of luxury balls on the robot reindeer.
All right, let's glance at my boxes at this fucking turtle. Where you at?
Let's see.
He's so
You are
tiny.
so tiny.
Oh gosh, it has 5. it actually already has a perfect EV spread. Sick.
Either way, we're more than
thank you
happy
for the
to
follow
help.
game segment. That Ditto does not have a name. I don't nickname most of my Pokemon. I only really nickname the Pokemon that I battle with. Okay. Let's go nickname the thing then. Check summary.
Let's see.
All right. I have my half.
Is it okay if mine uses 7 characters?
That should... Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Astra. Spectra Astra is actually pretty great.
Or do you like Astra Spectra? I can't decide.
I like Spectra Astra more.
Okay. That's very funny. We both went for prefixes.
Mm-hmm. And camel case, I assume.
Yeah, for sure.
How's it going, game segment? Yeah, indeed. We Pokemoning it up. You were just in time to catch us doing a battle in which I will invariably lose. Let me reassert my team again now that I had to switch things around. Hey, I know what I'm about, and it's not being competent at Pokemon battling. No, not you. You. And for the latter half of it, huh?
Okay, held items are good. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. You're working on the BBQ quests. We were previously working on those, and to interesting levels of success. The idea of like grinding your way up to the 3,000 BP required to kind of add some new Pokemon to one area to get to the 200 was like an entire thing that I decided to skip doing. I need to double check the name of a particular hold item I don't have. Give me a second. I can just tell you it doesn't fucking matter. What's the hold item that lets you use a charge move immediately?
I think that's Mental Herb.
Ah, thank you. That cures confusion.
Oh, I guess it's the Power Herb then. Yeah, the Power Herb.
Okay.
The red one.
Guess Power Herb, and you were right. Congratulations. You win. Okay. Right. Yeah. Up to 12k BP in about 3-ish hours. Yeah, it's a... I am a person that struggles with the idea of grinding at something. I don't always find that especially fulfilling. There can be a flow state to grinding something out, but most of the time, especially if it's for something to get other stuff done, like a not grinding for grinding's sake, I'm just bristling. Why is this taking so long? Fuck. So I was like, I'm not really going to be doing much of the BP grinding in my spare time. There was a period of time where I was doing a ton of raid battles because I was trying to acquire a bunch of like Terra shards and items for use in Fluffy Barrage, the VTuber Pokemon tournament. I'm part of the kind of like production crew of that now. So sometimes, people chip in to gather resources when they're hard to find. And because at the time, getting 50 Terra Shards was actually a pretty concerted effort. I was like one of many people that was kind of helping gather them all up. So for that period of time, I did like a couple of communication failed. Are we disconnected?
Oh, strange.
It's
yeah,
fine.
My group has been disbanded.
It doesn't really matter too much because if we're going to be doing the versus match, it's just using the code, right? So it doesn't affect too much.
I'm ready when you are.
You're going to have to hold on just a minute while I get some bits and pieces sorted, but it shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
What was I saying? Yeah, as a result, I did a lot of Terra type grinding stuff. So I had like so many EXP fucking candies and Terra Shards and things like that. I will absolutely stretch. We've been streaming for quite a while now. So those I have in deep supply, but scattered hold items that weren't relevant and stuff before I don't necessarily have. And the idea of having to go and do that grinding again for BP when I might not necessarily need to do it for everything. I'm like, nah, I'm fine. Oh, right, you. Need to be holding this. Where you at?
So I think for next
I already have 3 of them, for fuck's sake.
Right, for next time, there is an epilogue that dropped today that we did not make it to, but, kind of as expected, that we were planning on hitting up. And I think, it seems like there's some other people to talk to at the university, so we can first talk to them before we go find out what is going on with this epilogue.
No, it does definitely
would
have
be
some
for
bits
next
and pieces to tie itself up, but we will indeed do that next time. Is this the one that I want to put here? Fucking sure, why not? When you have more than 6 Pokemon you can use. Oh, but I really want to see if I can do that. Nah. Even though it's never worked. Maybe this is the time where it will work. Surely this time it will be fine.
Listen, I don't come in here with like this is it.
Yeah, but
Lander's Theory and Incineroar.
And yet, Mons still get clapped. So
every match has been close. Come in here with this salt. Get out of here. Come on. You can bring better seasonings than that.
Okay. All right, searching.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Kieran's Incineroar was a very good pick.
Okay. I had stopped searching because it ran out of time. But
Sure. That's fine.
Oh no, it's up to me to decide. Hot. Okay, so that'll just be double battle and normal rules. Yes. And we get to set the music to the Terrapagos fight.
Yeah, makes sense. Now that we have heard it.
What is it called? Oh, here we go. Terrapagos 2.
All right.
Okay. Now, a good number of things in my team are like things that I caught a long time ago. Like my Scizor is named Slasher because that was a really cool name when you are in grade school. But I think Slasher is the only one that is a real old name. Don't forget to pick 6.
Yeah, no, I did this time.
Okay.
I didn't give a name to Iron Crown. It's fine. I can do that some other time. It's not important.
It's fine. Just shout out a name when you throw it out.
outside.
Yeah, we're not in the Minecraft diamond prison.
See, I like that better than the school rooftop.
You mean the not the like front plaza?
No, because this one's fine, and but there's one that's specifically the school's battle arena with the the granny that's just raving in the background.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
To put up Aurora Veil? Absolutely not.
It's entirely fair. That doesn't mean I'm happy about it.
I still don't have one fine crown. I will think of some. Whoa. Oh, sure. Bug type. Makes sense.
I have devoured the creature. What type is Tachyon Cutter? Electric?
Steel.
Oh, okay.
A 2-hit steel move that doesn't miss. Yo, Eastside kids. We sometimes do. We've not done like public grinding of it or anything. It's not that deep, but well, that makes sense.
Yeah, interesting that this mon got a follow me this gen. Rude.
I like that the box for Sizzle was considerably bigger. That would be cool to do, but, you know, there is something about leaving people joining a game open to people I don't personally know that's not always a thing that I'm a fan of. I guess there isn't much within the space of what this game is where people could grief or whatever. But it might be a fun event to do at some point in the future, but it's not something I've been super concerned with at the time being. High Dragon, huh?
What'd you say?
High Dragon, huh? Oh no, it's Mothim. What am I doing?
Frostmoth.
Frostmoth, yeah. Let's see. Let's just continue.
I mean,
yes,
makes sense.
sense.
I definitely sent out the thing you just said. You should attack Hydreigon.
Ah, not even the kill there, rip.
I'm so glad it chose it independently for both. Oh.
All chewed up. Goodness.
I agree.
I mean, that's really funny, but I probably shouldn't do that.
Thank you, Aaron. Surely you did not click expanding force.
I did.
I guess actually it doesn't. Really bold. Okay.
I know that I'm faster than you, so even because I assume with Wide Guard, if I killed the user of the Wide Guard, it would no longer be in effect. And
I suspect that's not the case.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, hey, here we are.
There's the Dragon that I know. Although at this at this point, the setup, where we currently are at is not ideal. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm fast enough to do that, but we'll see if I can get away with it.
Gotta break it out now. I can't wait any longer.
Fair. Turn normal. Oh, interesting.
Listen, I told you I'm coming in here with the silly shit.
Oh, avoid it! Fuck's sake! I need the special attack drop on the high dragon specifically. No!
Oh my god!
I was kind of like, ooh.
You can't sweep me this easily.
I was genuinely hoping that focus miss remains real. That's very funny.
What? That didn't kill.
Your special attack has been dropped.
Oh, cruel. Man, I definitely could have played this better in several regards. But that's okay. That's it, Terra Rock Rotom.
You've already seen what this
course,
Rotom
yes,
do,
yes.
though. Yeah. Unlike you, I've been using the same Pokemon consistently, so you largely know what my Mon do. That is entirely okay.
Oh no. How will you come back for me taking out the utility mon who already got tail and
Ooh! Wow!
You know what this Kingdra build
Oh, it's
is.
the sniper build, right?
You're goddamn right, it's the sniper build.
And because you crit, it didn't, like, drop the thing? Is that how that works?
It ignored the special attack drop.
Ah.
Okay, listen, Hyson, I'm depending on you to tough it out so I don't feel sad. Do you understand me?
Yeah, okay.
Drops, I tell you. Yeah, when I saw this start, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm winning this one, but that's okay.
Terra Normal Hyper Voice was definitely caught me by surprise.
Fun fact, Hyson is another word for Lucky Dragon Tea.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. The luck entirely fabricated, entirely set in advance. But yeah, I mean, I was hoping that the Rotom would stick around so I could start spamming Boom Burst without having to protect on my side. But yeah. Stab crit Draco Meteor does a lot of damage, as it turns out.
Yeah, it actually does stab crit sniper Draco Meteor. Yeah, next time I'll have to bring some actual heat to put under your feet.
Sure. I think this is largely what I think my team is set to be now, with some mild variations as to whether toxicity is there or not. But this is pretty much a team full of Pokemon that I really like. I would still kind of want to switch in DDF or in DDM, but I think there are some moveset barriers that prevent that from happening. Like in DDM doesn't get Follow Me.
I get it. You don't like women. You don't have to make it part of your personality.
I am much more of a. There was a period of time where the kind of like the OG aesthetic, like the princely style. That's the mask version of like EGL. Was something I was really interested in for a long period of time. So that kind of like butler aesthetic is something that was generally my vibe for a Uji, yes. For a while in my university days. I don't really have much in that style. It's a lot of wearing shorts, which isn't very me. But the butler energy is always a bit of a delight. So I was kind of like, oh man, if I could get the butler Pokemon in the list, that would be really cute. But mechanically not to be, unless I want to intentionally hamstring myself. Okay, stream done. We ran over a little bit, but we finished the line. We have a lot more viewers than I was expecting, actually. Hello, everybody. Why don't we go and remind the party people out there one last time about the bundle that we've got going on, while I prepare to send things over to a VTuber friend of mine, Kawakuma. So, those of y'all out there, I'm sure if you're listening, if you're tuning into this channel, then it's pretty likely that you're a fan of tabletop RPGs. Well, we do have a delightful tabletop RPG bundle for you. Over the last handful of months, I have been very precisely organizing and curating a bundle called the High Voltage Tabletop Bundle, available at the link in the description, posted in the chat right now, or available if you just search High Voltage Tabletop Bundle on Google or in itch.io. It is a collection of 20 RPGs from 20 designers for $20, all based around feelings of high energy, high pace, and big anime feelings, designed to play quickly and be accessible, whether you are new to the world of tabletop RPGs or if you need a game to play in between your main campaigns. We are trying to raise a total of $4,000 as part of this bundle to make sure that all of these designers who are very hard at work creating stuff to give you all can walk away with $200 each. But if we do get beyond that, that would be delightful. Thank you so much for tuning into this stream, for listening to me promote the funny little thing that we've been working on, and I hope you will catch us again in the future. To talk about schedules coming up. It is my birthday week next week, as that little command is kind of hinting at, and I'll be streaming multiple times throughout the week, probably from every day from Wednesday onwards, most likely. The weekend, maybe not.
Damn.
Yeah. The Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I will definitely be live across all of those days at some point. There will be a stream schedule put up on the various socials, Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, Blue Sky, all the shit. So you can tune in. There'll be painting streams. There'll be me playing Signalis. There'll be us on Thursday seeing the epilogue of this game, and probably having more fights, because I don't know how long the epilogue is. If the epilogue is quite short, we'll probably have time for multiple fights. We'll see. So yes, please do tune in next week for my birthday. That would be so nice of you. Thank you. All right, we're gonna go and pass the stream. Oh, do you have any final thoughts before I go pass the stream over to Kawakuma?
Thank you all so much for being here. You know, it's a real delight to close this out with such an active and fun chat. So yeah, just so grateful y'all joined us.
Yeah, absolutely. Kawakuma is playing the last days of Sino Alice. If you don't know, and I'll explain this just in advance, Sino Alice is a mobile gacha game written by the guy who did like Nier and What other stuff did Yoko Taro do? Yoko Taro does a lot of very...
Did he do Drakengard?
Yes, and he did Drakengard. Yeah. So he did a mobile game, and the mobile game has limited popularity. And now that the game has limited popularity and isn't making money anymore, they're doing one final event where everything is going to be dramatically deleted as part of the canon storyline. So they are currently experiencing that.
Wow.
So please do tune in and see a mobile RPG shit itself in real time. I have been your androgynous android game show host from the future, Nathan Blades / the Neoncaster. You know what to do.
I have been your amazing agender radiant co-host, Will Yule / Rappy the Owl.
And we'll see you all next week. Have a great weekend and we'll catch you soon. Peace.